Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo, then we can be assured that other nations will not treat America with respect, the respect that we deserve.
And we are officially live. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night. I don't know what year you're in. We're here with the Mr. Yeet.
Hello, I am back from the Virginia stream, and
Yep.
James is not here.
Yeah, James has stuff to do. He will be here with us, I think, 8:30, I think he said. So, yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed the intro. It's, I had to find the most Texas music I could find, and I found it. It's not copyrighted, so screw you, YouTube. I make money from it. I'm joking. Don't sue me.
You're going to get rich.
Definitely not. Definitely not. All right. Hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. So, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, we have a lot to do tonight. Yeet is back. We are so far undefeated every time Yeet has been on here.
True, we have a 100% win record.
True. So does the John Tyler Project, or John... So yeah, we're just waiting for the results. The poll should close in, I think, 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Yes, the John Tyler endorsed Chad Prather, so we're going to see how well he does tonight.
Oh my god, Chad Prather. What are the chances this race going to run off? I'm saying 25%. That's my current prediction. I think it's reasonable. 25%. I think 25. Let's settle on 25. Mr. Yeet, how do you think?
Say that again?
What percent do you think this is going to run off? I'm saying 25%.
I'm giving it a solid 10%.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be closer than expected, but I just don't think it's gonna be exactly a runoff situation.
I would prefer Huffines to win, but personally I do expect Abbott to get around 70%, more or less.
Yeah, it's gonna
but
be...
we'll see. Most of chat probably disagrees with me, but...
Yeah, it's gonna be close, though. Abbott needs to go, absolutely. Abbott needs to go. Hopefully, Huffines or Allen West can actually win, but...
07.
Did you hear about George P. Bush? What happened to Bush? What did Bush do this time? What did he do this time? Oh, boy. I don't want to know what he did. I'm not even gonna look it up. I voted for Prather. Okay, not Abbott, so I'll take it. No Abbott supporters. Well, if you support Abbott, fine, but... when do
Chad Prather voter.
Chad Prather voter. It's like some boomer con. That's literally what they are.
That watches Blaze TV.
Yeah, it's just Blaze TV boomer cons who like think that who owns it again?
I forgot.
Beck. Glenn Beck is like the next like I should think of his name. What is his name? The whatever. The point is they think he's like some conservative god. That's like the Chad Prather vote. So
he is a conservative god. He'll move Texas in the right direction. He'll save our country. He'll run for president in 24.
Let's see here. What percent does a wheelchair dude get? I predicted around 55 to 60%. That's around my range, I think he gets.
Abbott will wheel over the competition.
Rush Limbaugh, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they think he's like Rush Limbaugh 2.0. There will never be another Rush Limbaugh. It's just a fact. So, that's that. And before the results start coming in, I want to show everybody this interesting graphic I made. Let's pull it up here. And here it is. This is the last three primaries of the total votes of, like, how many GOP voters voted in the Republican primary for governor, combined with the, the percent of the Democrat voters, and totaled up and the percent they got. You notice a trend here, that it's always been above 60%. Even in 2018, it was above 60%. In 2014, it was around 70%. In 2010, roughly like 68%. So, you notice that this is a clear trend that if Republicans get, around 70% of the total vote of tonight, they're probably going to win by a lot, because you correlate this with this, and you see why I think that how many votes that are voted today do matter. There's a clear correlation. I mean, Abbott won by 21 in 2020. So, or 2014. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, we got to see how many raw votes come in. That's going to be a key indicator on how 2022 will actually go. So we got that. And let's bring this back up. And yeah, so just wanted to show you guys that. So 9 minutes.
Yep, so we'll be watching Dan Crenshaw's district primary, see if there's any upset there. We'll be watching the 3rd district where we want Harp to win.
Yep.
The 15th district will be interesting. A big Democrat primary will be in the 28th district, which is in southern Texas, which could potentially flip to a progressive Democrat, which would pretty much make it a free flip in November. So, lots of interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, the Democrat primary, the one to watch is either District 28 or not really District 15. Republicans are winning that race, but District 28 is the one race we're going to see how screwed the Democrats are. If Kohler loses this, let's just say this is a free flip. I mean, Kohler is one of the most conservative Democrats left in the House. And if he loses to a progressive, let's just say that I don't think Democrats going to win this seat. So, this is going to be interesting. My man Rap has gone all professional. I just updated the graphics.
You're competing with CNN.
Yeah, we're trying to compete with CNN. We're going to become CNN 3.0. So, no chance Dems will win Texas. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if the last 2 election cycles are flukes. That's what I'm really thinking now. I mean, you look at some of the data we've had, it's just like, okay, 2016 is because the Orange Man bad effect. 2020 was COVID, so this can be interesting.
7 minutes about
7
till
minutes
polls close.
7 minutes before shit hits the fan.
And then, like every election, we're gonna have to wait like another half hour until we actually get any numbers.
Yeah,
that always happens.
Interesting. Places where Abbott may underperform in this race. I think all eyes are gonna be on Tarrant, or I should bring up here. Actually, all eyes should be focused on 2 counties in the Texas primary, Tarrant and Harris. If Abbott's under 50% of one of these counties, he's probably going to run off. Those will be the 2 counties he gets the most votes in. So, we just gotta see.
Believe if we see Abbott struggling in counties like Tarrant, Dallas, Collin, just the Dallas metro, then he's in trouble.
Oh God!
If he's landsliding there, then
yeah,
he's
over.
just got it.
Let's see here. Uncle Joe for $5. Oh my God, $5. I'll have you know I voted for Larry.
Uncle Joe.
Who is this?
He is Uncle Joe.
Who's a Larry Stevie? What?
Uncle Joe for $5.
Who is Larry Stevie? Well, I don't even live in Texas.
Look, Uncle Joe has a lot of issues.
My God. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I can't even say that. Thank you for the $5, good sir, but dear God. I don't even know what to say to that.
It just becomes unreadable at the end. It's just random letters.
Is this like Corn Pop's like half brother or something like that?
You need to learn the Uncle Joe lore to truly understand.
That's a good super chat. I think I know who that is. Uncle Joe for the W. Oh God, no, the Stevie. Oh God, it's a meme now.
It is happening. Stevie 2024. It is happening.
God darn it! It's already a meme.
Uncle Joe lore.
Thanks so much for the money, though. Again, all donations of this channel do go directly back into the channel, so all the all the support does help. It helps fund the channel, helps me do cool stuff like this.
Ooh, I don't even live in Texas. I don't even know what's going on. That is such a good super chat.
I
that is
know
such
who
a good super
Stevie
chat.
Is. Emperor Stevie, oh god. Okay, what district is Crenshaw in? District 2, right? That's District 2.
Yeah, that's the second district.
There is a chance I've been hearing that there's been some people pissed off at him, but I don't think he's gonna lose. There's a chance, I guess, but
I think he might just have too much name recognition.
Yeah, it sucks because he's the worst House representative by far for Republicans.
Aliens is asking to be let on stream.
Oh god, no! Absolutely not! Uncle Joe as his deputy Caesar. Well, we have a new meme of the year. In 2021, it was Gary. Now it's Stevie. God damn it! Well. Old donations go to the Culver, the Rap Cheese Cookdown fund. Pretty much true.
Aliens wants to know why you won't let him on stream.
Because we do a little bit of trolling.
Well, there you go.
Vince Dow / Stevie / 720. God damn it! I saw 714 that happened. Texas Values Action pulls back endorsement of Van Taylor. Yeah, Van Taylor may be done. I think he's done after what came out about the ISIS stuff. We are 2 minutes away before the shitstorm begins in Texas.
Supposedly.
Yeah. We've learned the past 2 years, this takes at least a half an hour before a single vote gets counted. But it is different with the laws, so.
It's like how Trump is always like half hour late in his rallies.
Let's see. Biden the rally lawmakers around efforts to end cancer. Look, I may not like Biden, but I do support that completely. Again, I am willing to give Biden a chance on some stuff, like end cancer stuff. Yes, I think that's good. Like child tax credit, I think is good. I can agree with him on some stuff like that. I just don't like him. But
Aliens is angry.
Oh my god. But yeah, I do fully think that, the end cancer stuff, that is a good message. I don't care what party you're in, that's just good. So. Oh god, you should let me in on the stream. I am native Texas. You're in Ontario!
Mockingbird is asking to be let on the stream now. Because he's
God.
Texan.
I voted the Democrat primary for Joey Diaz. When I first saw the name, I thought it was Joey Diaz. I thought Joey Diaz from, he lives in New Jersey, I think now, or Colorado. Went down to Texas and, became a candidate. That would have been so
Joey
good.
Diaz.
But if you don't know who Joey Diaz is, look up the Joe Rogan podcast. That's all you need to know. But, yeah. 1 minute away, folks. Are there voting any amendments? They can't. I don't think they can, right? If there was. That would be in November, so no. So yeah, 22 seconds before the shitstorm begins. Opinion of the Attorney General race, that's a three-way shitstorm. Storm. I mean, that's gonna be a dump. Oh god, he lives in New Jersey. It's either I know he grew up in New Jersey. So, that's all I know. Look at Uncle Joe again. I don't know what. I going on, but
Uncle
I think
Joe.
What?
Uncle Joe.
Oh my god, I think I know who owns that account, probably. I have a good feeling I know who.
I'm pretty sure I know who owns it.
Yeah, I think I do too. God damn it. But thanks for the donation. You're like the only person who I've looked for who's covering the primary now, so props to you. Well, look, this is a kickoff. This should be like the main event right now, outside of the State of the Union, but so.
Yeah, and this is the first elections using new districts, newly drawn districts.
We're gonna really see how much bullshit. Well, not gonna say bullshit, but bullshit happened in the 2020 stuff. Not the F word, but just COVID and stuff. We're gonna really see how much of an effect that had. I'm running for governor, cocksucker. Yeah, that's Joey Diaz in a nutshell.
Stop the count.
Oh my god. Yeah, already they stopped the count. In all seriousness, what are your thoughts on Get Out the Vote program in New England? Don't they have that everywhere? Like, Get Out the Vote stuff? Like, every state? I'm pretty sure they have that in, every state, but I could be wrong.
I voted in the Democratic primary for Joey Diaz.
Yeah, Joey Diaz, again.
Joey Diaz is going to win.
Joey Diaz is gonna, beat Beto, just on the meme potential.
Yeah, just nobody candidate comes out of nowhere.
It's something weird to happen
It's
tonight. So, Red Eagle politics more formal while more fun. You don't consider this formal? That's not formal? I know. Yeah, I just like the transition. That gives me the excuse to use it. Beautiful.
We are fun and professional.
Professional, not really. But point is...
We are very professional. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see here. Who is Joey Diaz? God damn.
Only professional streets have super chats from Uncle Joe talking about Larry Seeley.
Oh my god. New York Times says this will be the first election of the new... Yeah, it's going to be the new Texas voting laws. So we're going to see how long this takes, so God knows. Let's see here. No, not get out the vote, get out the voters. It's a big difference. Really? They have... What's the difference? It's just literally the same thing, just different.
Alright, it's been 2 minutes. We still do not have numbers.
Oh, yes.
I called it.
Flashbacks to the Virginia race. Nothing for 30 minutes, and suddenly it started to pour in.
This reminds me of, or like New Mexico, where they just dumped like 80% of the votes at once.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that the 2nd district or 3rd?
That was the first district.
Yeah.
That was the Albuquerque district.
Yeah, that was
where we unfortunately severely underperformed expectations.
Let's see here. It looks like a Google Slides French. Well,
Everyone hoped.
I just used Premiere Pro. That's what I will say. Matthew McConaughey will win without GQP. Oh my god. I knew he was never gonna run. I knew that from the start. That was just a meme. Control-Alt-Delete for 238. I think that's pounds. I think. I don't know. Alex Jones for governor if Abbott wins. True. That is a true statement. Alex Jones is a governor. I would pay a lot of money to see that.
Mark Moores.
Oh my god. Excited for seeing who's going to be the governor for Republican side. It's probably going to be Abbott, but I'm just glad this forced him to become more conservative. So. Let's see here. Sorry, I really wanted to ask about California special election, which is Devin Nunes' district. Who will win the election? I don't know much about it. I know that he's retiring. That's all I know about that race. So. I wonder how many people passed out from dehydration while in line to vote. What? They had that. They claim it's a lie. It's not. Just get there like 6 o'clock in the morning or whenever they open polls. Lol. There's nobody there. So, Wendy Rogers for Supreme Chancellor? God no, absolutely not. Like I like Rogers, but she needs to stay out of national politics. That's just me.
Mockingbird is angry that he can't get on stream.
Oh. Boom.
He sent me the angry emote.
Let's see here. Lamar County is coming. Are you sure? I don't see anything. Let's see here. I watch Alex Jones on InfoWars every time. God. It's just why.
Uncle Joe.
Joe. That's a meme now. The Stevie thing.
The pair Mary.
Red Star County coming. That's gonna be funny if that wouldn't be a surprise if Hidalgo County goes red though, or Harris County. There'd be a shitstorm waiting.
Yeah, Harris County is definitely the county to watch.
I mean, if like Republicans win that by like 100,000 votes or something like that.
Oh, NBC's called some House primaries. Let's see.
Is New York Times not going to update shit?
Anything interesting?
What the hell? Boo! New York Times! Come on!
Alright, I'm not really seeing any
I'm not seeing
interesting
results either.
Calls yet.
Well,
no, they called races, but nothing that
those
we've
are
really
races
been
that
watching.
nobody's running in, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. Oh yeah. They're all just uncontested.
Yeah. So Texas Libertarian State without GQP. James is in the house. James,
is he in the chat?
Yeah. Texas Libertarian
James is in chat.
Oh my god! Of course, our correspondent from the Northeast is in the chat. Do Decision Desk. Decision Desk is always behind. They're accurate, but they're always like an hour behind everything.
Yeah, I have Decision Desk up. It's not reporting anything yet. Oh, wait. Ooh. No, it just called uncontested stuff.
Oh, we got votes!
Ooh.
Oh, Beto! Let's go! Beto's at 95%.
Beto landslide. He will win. He will win the general.
Oh my,
Abbott's at Abbott at 71%.
Where?
In Decision Desk.
Okay, they're probably waiting there. So
2% in.
Beto's only at 14,000 votes at Denton? That's it? It's 51% in? Oh my god!
Amazing.
Blue Denton, everybody!
Lou Denton.
Oh my god! Come on! Please, I swear to God, Huff Finds is like leading like Harris County or some shit. That's gonna be funny.
This is going to be cursed.
My god, guys. Beto! Next governor of Texas! Woo!
The Beto landslide. He will flip Collin County. Oh, man. Oh, we have votes in the Attorney General here. Ken Paxton is leading with Williamson County, 74% in.
Oh, they got more votes than... Let's go!
Boy.
Tarrant County with 53% and only 36,000 votes for Beto? You could end up with under 100,000 in Tarrant! In Tarrant!
All right, Beto O'Rourke at 95, Abbott at 73.
Hidalgo County, 21,000 votes, 64% in... Are you serious?
We need the trusty Joey Diaz.
Oh,
plan.
Joey Diaz is gonna carry us. Woo!
How is he almost under 90%?
Oh,
is Beto somehow going to underperform the primary?
Oh, wait, how many votes did Biden get in Hidalgo? He's gonna get less than half of what Biden got in Hidalgo County. Oh my god! It's turning blue this time. Yeah, this is blue, all right. Let's go.
It's very blue.
Am I reading this right? Only 7,800 votes for that county, Nuez? Or however you say the name? 60,000. Oh my god.
Bexar County is starting to report in the Attorney General with, again, Paxton with a fairly comfortable lead, but he's under 50%. Yeah, it's looking like...
Where? On what?
On Decision Desk.
I gotta pull up Decision Desk. Screw you, New York Times.
Yeah, Paxton's at 46%, so it's under 50, so at this rate, it may go to runoff.
I gotta bring it up through the old-fashioned way. Sorry,
Guzman
guys.
is ahead of George P. Bush now.
Let's
Just barely.
go! Hold on, guys. I'm signing in. Don't worry. Don't shoot me. Guys, I'm signing in. Don't worry. I'm just signing in.
They are panicking.
What? Don't worry. It's fine. We're fine.
Panic.
Panic! Oh, we are gonna... Blexus is happening this year!
This is actually the cope stream where we cope that Blexit is going to happen.
Blexus is happening every year! Hold on.
Joey Diaz.
Blexus! Blexus! Okay, I think we pulled up Decision Desk now. Okay, well, this should be good now. We should be fine. There we go, we're good. I did get hacked. Calm down, everybody. Dear God.
Panic!
No! Oh, Jesus, this is pathetic.
Rap has been hacked.
I've been hacked. Yes, I've been molested also. Oh, my God.
Chat is so funny.
Oh, hold on a minute here. Where is the freaking governor's race? On Decision Desk.
Try clicking Decision Desk at the top left.
Bexar County, it's 74% in. Shit! Shit! Williamson, let's see here.
My 70% prediction is starting to come to fruition.
God damn it. Damn it. It's early, though.
For better or worse. True.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, Collin County. Let's see. Abbott was 63%.
Where?
In Collin County, this is on NBC.
Bro, why is like all these websites reporting like different results?
I don't know. Doesn't that always kind of happen?
I know, it's like, bruh.
Abbott with a strong lead in Bexar. I don't know if that's how you
here's
pronounce
results now.
it,
Parker. But... Shit.
How quickly are they going to call it for Abbott?
I don't know. Okay, more results coming in. Oh my, this RGV started already. The Terran era. Oh my god, this is pathetic. God damn it, we're gonna deal with Abbott again. God, Bayer. I know it's Bayer County. I know it's Bayer County or Bex. I don't freaking know. It's a county in Texas.
It's an X, so we pronounce it. We're Americans.
Yeah, we speak real English, not this.
We speak
shit.
American.
Oh my god. Woo! Abbott's gonna win. Woo! God damn it. Okay,
Putin's hacking rap.
Ellis, okay, the southern county of Dallas, Ellis County, Beto has 2,300 votes. It's 55% in.
Gomer is winning a county in Texas.
Guys, Blexus is dead. This is, I mean, it is early, not gonna lie, but Ellis County, it's gonna go around like, 5,000 votes in total for Democrats. Biden in this county got 27,000 votes. Oh my god.
In the Attorney General primary, Louis Gomer is winning Rusk County.
Blexus is happening.
Who is the nobody candidate?
Oh my god. Beto's at 55,000 votes. Okay, what did Joe get in San Antonio? 448,000, maybe a fourth. What? I'm actually stunned right now. If these results hold, Texas is going Republican forever. What?
Wasn't early voting for Republicans really good in Harris?
Yeah, it was supposed to be really good in Harris. But San Antonio, they're going to get maybe a fourth of what Joe got.
All right, Hidalgo County, Greg Abbott, 80%. That is South Texas.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's looking like it's not going to go to a runoff.
Shit.
Abbott's at 70.4%. My prediction is very close right now.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get the order correct, though. I think it's going to be Abbott, Huffines, and the other people.
Yeah, Huffines and West are basically tied right now, so but again, they might be competing for second.
But yeah, these may be like the early votes. This may be like very beneficial to Abbott's. We actually don't know, but it's looking like that.
Damn, the mail-in votes are going to come in for Abbott.
Well, these are the last votes, second. So, let's see here. People here in San Antonio hate Biden. Yeah, oh shit, we got the results in the New York Times. Huffines is in second place. Okay, he's at 68%. Okay, Huffines. Come on! We need some magic here. So, oh my god, that is pathetic. So, if I'm doing the math correctly, which I'm probably not, we look at the total votes, so Republicans in the San Antonio County, Bexar County, I don't care how you say it, we'll probably get like, if I'm doing the math correctly, maybe like 50,000 votes. Democrats in total are getting 56,000 votes. This is a county Biden won by like 100,000 votes. 140,000. Am I on drugs? Am I like snorting something? I mean,
in the 15th district, De La Cruz is way ahead right now with 65.8%.
That's not a surprise. Yep. That's Trump's endorsement.
Still a relief, though. You still got to check for that.
Yeah. I want to see the Republican primary, see what's anything good happening. Nope. Elsie's gonna win. God damn it, James, you're not gonna win.
James isn't gonna.
God damn it.
Yeah, James is actually carpet bagging in Texas right now.
He's like secretly in Texas, like campaigning against Elsie. Look at Texas.
The James writing campaign.
People are saying, "Look at Texas 28th." What's going on down there? What's going on down there?
I don't see any votes coming out of there yet.
Oh, I do. Oh, shit! Oh, Cool's done, I think. Kohler's done.
Is Cisneros ahead?
She's winning by 40 points. 48 actually. What the
Holy!
fuck?
I guess that scandal really got to him.
Well, that's a free flip right there. Well,
all right. Well,
that's a free flip. I don't know if I'm on crack. I don't know what's happening, but holy crap.
Yeah, NBC's a little behind on that.
I'm stunned by that 28th district. I thought it'd be close.
Well, yeah, I mean, I looked at the district and it was redrawn in a way that it would make it harder for her. And, well, I guess that didn't matter.
Free flip. Just snort it. Snort the free
flip. Oh,
flip.
yeah, I see. So, holy shit. Well, it's only 18%. Though,
I know, but still, it's like, I don't know what's happening. That should not be happening.
That is a massive lead.
I love election nights for this reason. I called it. There's gonna be an upset down, like a huge one, not a small one.
It seems like there's always a big surprise with Texas.
Yeah.
In 2020, you had South Texas. You had LZ winning out of nowhere, as well as the Democrat getting locked out.
LZ got carried though, so.
Yeah, but everyone still expected Wright to win. So.
Okay, this is interesting. So if you do some basic math here, it's like maybe 10,000 votes. Here, maybe like 25,000. Hidalgo County. That's a little bit behind Trump's number. It looks like. In Hidalgo. That's a little bit behind. So. Killer was a better Dem than most. Yeah, he was based on immigration compared to most Dems.
Which is why he's going to get primated, and now the seat's going to flip.
Free flip. I love it. Yeah, Greg Abbott has more votes than all the Democrats combined. What the fuck?
He is landsliding.
This is Tarrant County again, though. If you do the total math, that's like... Republicans are winning that by like, I think 12 percentage points if you do the math. Holy shit. Again, it is still very early, but I cannot get over the fact some of these numbers are ridiculous.
Up, Abbott is 69.7%, so he's under 70 now.
AP projects that 60% of Democrat votes are counted. Oh my god.
Already. Already.
Well,
very low turnout.
Only 14% counted for Republican. Well, it was nice knowing you, Beto. You killed
Red
your career.
Wave.
You killed your career.
He's gonna lose a third time.
Well, let's see here. Make Texas great again. True.
Queller was pro-life, huh?
He was, compared to most Democrats, he was, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, it's not very difficult.
I want to see the Attorney General races going on. Oh shit, the Democrat one's a shitstorm. The Attorney General race, it looks like it's gonna be a runoff. Wait, Guzman's third?
Guzman is coming out of nowhere.
God damn it. No, Gohmert, no!
I told you he's winning that random county. That was the sign.
Oh no! How will the rural counties vote? That should be very Huffines friendly. Hey, Huffines is starting to gain a little bit. Just trust the plan. Let's see here. Make Texas great again. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Some more results piling in. Yeah, very interesting what's happening. Some of these results are stunning. How bad of a landslide it is. Why the hell are people voting for Bush? Well, this is a good Bush. This is a good one. This Bush is actually good.
It is Trump's Bush.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god. Beto's like that dude that keeps going back to his ex hoping for love. Pretty much, he just keeps doing the same things over and over again. He's getting freaking vaporized right now.
I think Beto's kind of like Russ Feingold, except he never won.
Ugh.
He just keeps coming back.
Travis County incoming. I swear Travis County's like going Republican or some shit like that. Williamson. Democrats getting oh my. Democrats, well, yeah. Republicans seem to be leading in Williamson, so if that's the case, that's a good sign. Is Bush better than Paxton? I wouldn't say that, but he's probably the best Bush. So.
Yeah, Paxton is the Trump-endorsed candidate, but
yeah,
he's not necessarily great.
He's okay, but it's not. Again, it's not saying much. Come on, I'm waiting for the meme candidate. Come on. Yes, so it appears that Kohler's career's done. He's Jeb's son. That explains it. Because Jeb was okay, but that's not saying much.
He was the second best Bush.
Wait, who's the first best?
It is George P. Bush.
Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute. Let's see here. Beta reminds me of the fellow named William Aft. Oh my god. No! We are not having FNAF memes.
Yes! FNAF memes! FNAF memes.
Oh my god, I always come back. That's so true. He literally does that all the time. Hey,
Spam
Rap.
the chat with FNAF memes.
Oh god. Hey FNAF. God damn it. Hey Rap, how's your night? Pretty good. Pretty good. Sad that it looks like Habit's gonna avoid a runoff, but the fact that they're shitting on the Democrats this badly in like Tarrant County, Dallas, it looks like total math, like 37, maybe 35,000. Democrats total 58,000. That's looking actually pretty good, considering Democrats should win there easily. Crenshaw landslide. Seriously?
Sad.
God damn it.
That was more of a far shot.
Yeah, frick.
Ooh, Harris County starting to count at 67% for the Attorney General race, with Paxton at 43.
Okay, so it's looking pretty... Okay, so here's what I'm noticing. It turns out 2016 and 2020 with the Dallas area was a fluke. That's what I'm seeing right off the bat. I mean, they're crushing the Democrats around here.
Yeah, the Attorney General is definitely going to go to a runoff at this rate, unless Paxton just gains a huge lead all of a sudden.
People are saying check Texas 8th again. Where's Texas 8th? Forgot where Texas 8th is, folks. That should be like the... I honestly don't know where Texas 8th is. Okay, this is this one. Christian College, come on, please win. If I could run off there. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a runoff for the Texas 8th. Yeah, I know it's Christian Collins. That's the one that's good. Let's see here. Yeah, Texas 8th is going to be weird.
Oh yeah, Crenshaw's a giant lead. He's not losing.
North Houston. Yeah, that's Denton and stuff. They're not really coming in yet. Though Colin is. They're shitty on them. So. God, this is just embarrassing. I knew it was going to be bad for Democrats, but this... I think this is only a mail-in vote, too. So, Dan Crenshaw's purple guy. No, stop it. Stop it.
I approve of this.
God, Chip Roy is winning. Wow, what a surprise. Chip Roy. Woo, what a surprise. Alright, check Texas 28th. What's happening there? I can only imagine what's happening there. Let's see here. Texas 21st, actually. Yes, Texas 21st. Chip Roy, nothing. That's Chip Roy's district. What do the numbers tell us so far? That there really was a Trump effect in Texas. That it really was a negative Trump effect for 2016 and somewhat in 2020. I mean, the fact that Republicans are possibly winning, like, Williamson County by a lot... that should tell you that not going so well for the Democrats tonight. Not good.
For some reason, Decision Desk is using the old district map.
Why?
I don't know. Is that... They're not using the old districts, are they? I mean, they have new districts. They can't do that.
I don't know. Republicans are doing terribly. This guy's coping. This guy is literally coping. Oh, yes, terribly.
He's a massive cope.
That's... Oh, yes. Hold on.
Texas
Secretary of State. Early voting.
Why is Texas such a pro-establishment state? You just have a lot of highly educated, high-income people in the Dallas metro, as well as the Houston suburbs.
Primary turnout
does
not tell us. Well, I know oh, shit. Primary turnout doesn't tell us, yes, but I'm just saying that the fact they're doing, like, this good in some of these counties, that they should not be doing anywhere near this good, even in a primary. It should be a landslide for Democrats, and they're winning it in some instances. So that's why I'm saying that it's actually looking pretty good for Republicans right now. So going to be very interesting to see what happens. By the way, there was like, how many mail-in votes, I wonder? There was like...
Joe Jaworski. He's winning some random rural county in Texas. That's a Democrat primary.
GP's is only 58% of the votes so far. You're literally dumb, lol. How
about the Republican?
Oh yeah.
George P. Bush is leading in Hidalgo County.
This clown on this chat right now saying, "Oh, Republicans only have 58%." Oh yes, the early and mail-in voting, which Republicans are still not counting all the way. These are Democrat-heavy counties that came in so far in Dallas. Yeah, geez, they're not winning by 80 points. Congratulations. Let's see here. Gregory, sub to Real American. He's really based. God damn it! Damn it!
Alright. The FNAF memes.
Okay. I'm in Chip Roy's district. Chip Roy's okay. He's not great, but...
Layla.
Hey, we're back.
Jump scare incoming.
Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo. Then we can be assured that other nations will not treat America with respect, the respect that we deserve.
Okay, we're good. Stream Why did it have to happen at that specific time? We had almost 200 people in here. That pisses me off so much. I'm sorry for your ears, folks. Literally my software crashed. I don't know why.
Still some F's in chat. I don't know if they just haven't reloaded.
There we go. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, that didn't go so well, I think.
Red Eagle is attacking.
Yeah, we're getting hacked right now by Red Eagle. Lol. Harris County's for Democrat. Yeah, these are Democrat strongholds, and they're getting a bunch of. Rap did a FNAF jump scare. No.
Alright.
I closed Decision Desk. It literally crashed my stream.
Grab Abbott about 66% in Harris.
God.
Ooh, Dallas is in.
Dallas is in. Let's see, 25.
He's at 69%.
Nice. That's a nice number right there. Look at Cameron County. That's down here. All right, yeah, 5,000 votes, 10,000. Let's see here, 69% reporting. Nice. The basic math. Ooh, that's a huge drop. That's a huge drop right there.
Oh, I'm hearing reports that James is coming soon.
Oh boy, James is showing up soon. Whoa, that's fun.
He just got out of class.
Oh yes. Quote-unquote class. I'm just curious how you could tell the Republicans doing basic primaries. Could you elaborate? I'm just looking at how... Okay, again, I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but you look at the total votes that each party's getting, like Tarrant County, and compare it to past elections. Again, it's not perfect, but it gives a good understanding how Texas is looking. I mean, Tarrant County, for example, the Democrats will lose by like 30,000 votes. So,
still no big house calls.
Yeah, they're gonna call Kohler's district eventually.
Yeah, they just gotta count more.
Yeah, they're just taking their sweet time now. The Republicans are doing, I mean, they're doing pretty good, though. They are doing phenomenal, so. Dan Crenshaw is fixed to become my new representative. Well, he's already a representative, I thought. Okay, there we go. We should be fully back now. No audio issues now. But yeah, so Harris County, they're not counting for New York Times. Why? Let's see here. Is that an AOC-backed candidate winning? Yeah, well, the AOC-backed candidate's gonna get absolutely vaporized in the general election.
Yeah, the Democrats might have just thrown away the 28th district.
Yeah, that's a free flip. That's literally a flip. Well, District 7 flip. I actually don't know which district that is. Texas will be blue by 20. No, it won't. No, it will not. I mean, the fact that Democrats almost 44% in reporting, Republicans are 28%, and Republicans are still leading. So, I mean...
What would happen if Queller ran on as an independent his district? Then that would actually be a free flip.
I honestly don't know. Check 15 district. Check
Maybe not.
Taylor County. Where's Taylor County? Isn't that where is it?
I doubt Queller would really take many votes.
Let's see here. Fort Bend
as
is
an
in,
independent.
Though. Okay, Fort Bend may be an issue. Well, do some basic math. Republicans are leading here, but it doesn't look like by that much. So, Texas always for Republicans. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, it should be fine. Hopefully. But is she winning that primary though? She goes against a moderate. What? So yeah, Huffines it appears is probably gonna be in second. And yeah, it appears he's gonna be in second.
Abbott's still at 68%, so still a very comfortable lead.
Do you see us flipping both or one or the other? For what? For 15th and 28th are flipping. They're flipping no matter what now. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 15th flipping no matter what. The Democrats have nobody. District 28, if this holds up without Kohler, Democrats could lose that seat easily. So that's what's gonna happen.
The 15th district is it's a Republicans' race to lose. It's a lean Trump district, so there's no reason to not win it in a red wave year.
Perhaps.
Well, Republicans like screwing things up, so
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Do you see Texas split up their electoral votes for Republicans see the state? It's not gonna go blue. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting now. This is the part of the stream where like, okay, nothing happens.
It's looking like James may in fact get on the stream before any races are called.
Whoa, that's cool.
Impressive.
The fun thing about American politics is the fact you can never tell if states will go long term. Yeah. I mean, it's impossible. It's not impossible, but it is hard. Like, again, like somebody said in chat, Arkansas going safe Republican. If you said that 20 years ago, you would have been lynched. I mean, that would have been crazy to say that 20 years ago. Now look at Arkansas now, one of the most Republican states. So, let's see here. Texas will go blue this time. Look at this AOC candidate. Again, it's gonna go horribly wrong.
He is here.
Who showed up? Oh God, James showed up.
James is here.
How's the election going? I've been in class this entire time.
Abbott is around 70% right now.
Henry Cole's gonna lose. Henry Cole's losing.
Oh yeah, and Henry Queller is getting destroyed. He's down by like 50.
Oh my God, that's awesome! I'm so happy to see that. He did not need the puppet of the Azerbaijani government.
Unfortunately, the John Tyler Project might have lost this race.
Great.
I'll have you know that Chad Prather's winning with legal votes.
Yeah, Chad Prather.
He's doing better than expected. He's getting 2.5%. Rick Perry's in 4th place, though. So...
Chad Prather, all the legal votes went to Chad Prather. That is a fact.
Let's see here. Again, the fact that Rick Perry is doing better than an actual candidate, my God. There's so many uninformed voters in this universe.
Oh, and let's see. Yeah, Paxton, he's at about 42%. It's looking like that's going to go to a runoff, but he still has a solid lead.
That's a dumpster fire. I mean, it's really between Bush or Guzman at this point, it looks like.
Yeah, as to who makes it to the runoff.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Whoa, I don't care about that.
Yeah, Louis Gohmert, leaving his house seat to go run for Attorney General was such a stupid idea.
Alright, let's see here. 15,000 boomers were tricked by Rick Perry. Yeah, they really think, like, the Rick Perry is, like, the actual one from, like, 10 years ago? He was a governor?
Oh, and Crenshaw has a big lead.
Oh, new results in and nothing. Nothing made
Oh, the Henry Queller. I see in the chat, someone said, what is the Henry Queller scandal? I'll just explain it. his house was raided by the FBI because it turns out he's been in the pockets of Azerbaijani oil billionaires, and if you don't know much about Azerbaijan, they invaded Armenia last year and are committing genocide against the population there.
Okay, Armenian.
Yeah. The Armenian American explains it.
Let's see here. Alright, so let's see. Are these numbers good for ours? Yeah, it's really good actually. 29% in, and Democrats are 45%, and Republicans are still leading in the total vote. So
the Democratic primaries for Attorney General and Lieutenant Governor have like these people who you've never heard of.
It's a free-for-all. It's a complete free-for-all. It's like, you just pick out a hat who you're going to vote for. Like, oh, I'm going to vote for Becky or Beckley.
Becky.
Or like, yeah, there's Braley and Beckley.
Oh, James, you also missed Uncle Joe in chat earlier.
Oh god, the memes.
I was in class and I was looking at my phone because we had like a break, and I saw it.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe. Oh, we had some more votes than it looks like there's real votes, and nothing changed, I don't think.
Red Eagle's in fact Armenian.
Yeah, he's in
Beto. Yeah, I am.
Are you ready for Biden's State of the Union address? That's gonna be a dump.
That's in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. That's not even worth it at that point.
That is not important. This is much more important.
Who's your candidates for each district? I don't know every district, but I endorse like 2. So
nothing out of District 3.
I'm just looking at the comparisons of the Republican primary for governor and the Democratic primary for governor. Oh, that's what wow. I'm just looking at like some of the random counties, like
just
seeing the vote comparison between Abbott and Beto. Like, even though Abbott has stronger primary challengers, he's still winning more votes in Jefferson County, which has the city of Beaumont in it, which is a swing county.
This is gonna be ugly for Democrats here. It's gonna get bad, I think. Like, the fact that they didn't even count Houston yet, and the Republicans are crushing the Democrats like this.
Well, I mean, they have Harris County on decision desk.
Not in the New York Times. I can only imagine when it's fully counted, the Republicans are just freaking wiping them out. Let's see. I'll skip the State of the Union. I'm not interested in trying not to laugh right now. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, what is he gonna fuck up on this time? Oh! Huffine Surge. Let's go. It's Houston. Houston's in. In Montgomery County, Huffine's got 21% in Montgomery County.
Ooh.
Huh. Let's see here. Houston, or Harris County. Abbott's at 67,000 votes. Beto's at 84,000. But you count all that. Republicans are winning Harris County right now.
Oh, some more votes came in the 28th congressional primary. Henry Queller is now winning Jim Hogg County, but it only has around 500 votes or 600 votes so far.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's
and that's 63%.
There's like all these counties in Texas that have like 2 people that live in them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's looking like Cisneros is gonna win.
I'm starting to think the Democrats are screwed.
Yeah, this is going horribly.
I hope Queller is out. Literally anyone would be better than Queller.
You're coping.
I'm not coping. I am a based Armenian.
It's your Huffine's is second. That's still good. Yeah, considering the fact that Abbott had the establishment support, Trump support, all of that, the fact that Republicans still managed to get him probably under 70%, maybe under 65%, is a W. It is a W. District 3, Taylor's winning. Shit!
Oh, are they reporting in their district?
District 3. That's a big one. That's a big one in the...
Yeah, that's Collin County.
So it's gonna be interesting to see the votes in Zapata and Starr counties.
Okay, yeah, I think there's some results from Starr, Texas.
That's only 6%, and that could go to a runoff. So don't do them on the 3rd district just yet.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely Hidalgo County is kind of a disappointment today for Republicans. That's like the one big F right now. But yeah. Huffines gets 30% in rural counties. I don't know if this would be that much. I mean,
Abbott has 83% in Cameron County. That's a big lead.
Huffines conceded.
In South Texas.
Huffines conceded, sounds like.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
did he?
is over.
Damn it!
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Oh,
see
yeah. 6 minutes ago, an official state from Don Huffins.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. For,
You know, I think
for
I
over
think
a
it.
year. Yeah.
I
For
think it
over a
might have
year.
really. I think it might have really been the Trump endorsement that stopped this race from being competitive.
Yep, it was the
Like
endorsement.
He
this is
secured
what,
Abbott's
like,
victory.
yeah, this is his concession statement. For over a year, our campaign has driven the narrative in Texas and forced Greg Abbott to deliver real conservative victories like the Texas Heartbeat Act, constitutional carry, and protecting children from abusive transgender transitioning. When I entered the race, Greg Abbott opposed the border wall with silence on sex change surgeries for kids and allowed CRT in Texas classrooms and agencies. Um, even refused to stop vaccine mandates. Our campaign forced him to address each of these issues and outcomes that will help everyday Texans. Though I will not be contesting the outcome of this election, I will not be going away. I will always fight to defend the God-given rights and liberties of Texans.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, Huffines is a great candidate. I think he'll be back, though. I think he'll be back.
Mm-hmm. And then he just talks.
The fact
And then
that
he just goes.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, you can go on.
No, and the rest of the statement, he just goes on to talk about conservative successes and ballot measures.
You know, it sucks that he lost, but I think he's gonna be back. He'd be back next year or 2024.
He said,
I'll fight
"I will not be going." He said, "I will not be going away." So I think he has something planned.
Yeah, I heard rumors he was gonna run for something big next time. Man,
Get a primary Ted Cruz.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think Ted Cruz is running. I'm sorry.
He's probably using his race to get some name recognition, so he could.
Why would Ted Cruz not run for re-election?
There's rumors that he doesn't want to run again because he got scared of what happened in 2018.
It was a blue wave year, and he had a really good opponent.
Ted Cruz. Okay, I knew that was likely to be disappointing, but still, it's a damn shame that too many boomers are falling for these pathetic neocons. It just sucks.
It was the boomer vote.
The Trump endorsement killed it.
It'd be interesting if we could have exit polling for this, and we could look at the age groups.
Yeah, I don't know why they used to do exit polling for primaries. They just don't do it now. It's questionable why, but
it would have been funny if the boomers carried Abbott.
Also, my guess as to what Huffins would probably, I think what his next course of action will be is probably primarying Beth Van Doon in 2024.
Probably.
That district got so much redder in the redistricting cycle. So
this is just sad that we don't get the Huffines.
Alan West will challenge the election and he will get it overturned.
Chad Prather.
Chad Prather.
Oh yeah, Chad. Well, all the legal votes are Chad Prather. Every single vote that's not for Chad Prather is illegal. It was used with mail-in voting fraud, and they are illegal votes.
Yeah,
I think we should disqualify all of the votes that aren't for Chad Prather because we just can't determine.
Frankly, we just need to install Chad Prather in.
Frankly, we won this election. But man,
Maybe we shouldn't even. Why did we even have an election for governor in the first place? They should just make it a Chad Prather military dictatorship.
Exactly.
But the fact that Rick Perry has more votes than Chad Prather,
so he can form Blaze
Illegal
TV Nation.
Oh my god, sad to see how Huffines concede. I hope Abbott could be effective. I mean, I hope Abbott could learn his lesson, but he probably didn't. So.
He
George P.
understated boomers.
George P. Bush is winning Hidalgo County. He's like winning the Hispanic areas.
Yeah.
So I think, and a lot of the Hispanic areas are in the Mountain Time Zone. So I think George P. Bush is going to have a surge later once we get the 9 p.m. poll closings because that's when El Paso closes. I think he's going to win El Paso.
That's why it's taking so long in a lot of these places. They're waiting on the El Paso stuff. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the El Paso, that part of Texas is in the Mountain Time Zone, and it's not going to be closing till 9 p.m.
Is Rick Perry even real? Yeah, this is an actual guy named Rick L. Perry. But I wish this would have siphoned off some more votes from Abbott. I wish it'd be like, hey guys, I'm Rick Perry. Vote for me. Don't ask which Rick Perry I am.
Both Rick Perry should have run.
That would have been just a dumpster fight. Well, I think Rick Perry would have got crushed.
I think Rick Perry would have won. If it was Rick Perry versus Rick Perry, I think Rick Perry would have won.
Check the votes in Harris.
True.
Harris County Republicans look like they're at Basic math, probably like almost 100,000. Democrats under 90,000, looks like. So.
Unfortunately, Joy Diaz is only in third place now.
God darn it. Joey Diaz, come on.
Who even is? Wait, which race is that?
In the Democrat primary.
Joey Diaz.
Who is Joy? Oh yeah, we
know.
gotta stop Beto.
She's just there.
You do not know who Joey
Beto hasn't
Diaz
even lost the county.
Beto,
Joy.
You know who Joey Diaz is?
LTE says Beto has a chance in November. I remember I was watching one of LTE's videos from maybe a month ago, and he said that 2022 won't be as big of a red wave as we think it is because of 538 polling, and that the coronavirus is going to kill off Republican voters.
Did he actually say
that? Such a giant cope.
Along the lines of that, yeah.
Oh my god. Go Joey Diaz. Come on, we need the real Joey Diaz. He would win in a landslide if he actually ran. We need Joey Diaz. So Republicans are up by almost 700,000 votes. Let's do some 200,000 votes. Let's do some basic math.
There's only 1,936 legal votes in Harris County, and all of those votes are for Chad Prather.
Let's see. Rick Perry is second place in the Panhandle. Where? Oh my god! Chad Prather's in second place in Pesco County.
Yo.
No!
Where even is Pesco County?
Pecos. It's still.
Oh yeah, that one, that Latino county.
Let's
yes,
go!
It's the Chad Prather surge.
Chad Prather, he's going to win. He's going to win.
He's going to win every single Latino.
Oh my god.
The Hispanics love Chad Prather.
Chad, let's go! Come on, I need a meme tonight, but yeah, Henry Kohler's done. Looks like he's done.
He's actually second.
Oh my
it's
god.
It's 54% in, so it's not even a small amount.
Henry Kohler's starting to make up some ground though, but I think he's done. I think that's way too big of a margin to overcome.
Yeah, like, Nina Turner didn't have that big of a margin at first. I don't even know if she was ahead at all.
Who the fuck is Chad Prather?
He's the best candidate.
He's a meme.
He got the John Tyler endorsement.
Yeah, he got the John Tyler Project endorsement, which is a Twitter account I run. It's called the John Tyler Project, and it endorses the worst candidates in every election.
Everyone follow the John Tyler Project on Twitter.
John Tyler Project's a Chad group.
It's Project J Tyler on Twitter.
Let's see, who the fuck is... Okay, hold on. No joke, I really did vote for Joey Diaz. Yeah, Joey Diaz for President 2024.
Joey Diaz.
If you know who Joey Diaz is, look up the Joe Rogan podcast, Joey Diaz. That's all you need to know about him. Oh my god. Let's see. Live stream the State of Union. No!
What I'm kind of surprised about is that Julian Castro didn't run for anything.
He knows his career's done. Wait, Rick Perry's in third place somewhere. No, two places! Wait! Rick Perry's in third place in Nuez County and in Clearburg. That's like somewhat southern Texas, by the coast.
They're taking a long time to count.
Let's go! The Chad Prather and the Rick Perry vote surging. You guys don't even know how to pronounce. I don't give a shit about how you pronounce it correctly.
He's Chad Prather.
Yeah, Chad Prather. Yeah. I don't care. We're Americans here, not some filthy British. I don't hate British people. I just
Hey James, it's me, your good Uncle Joe.
It's Uncle Joe. He's back. He's back in chat.
Joe.
It's
I love Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe is the best uncle.
Let's see here. Hey video mate. Let's see here. Uncle Joe. British.
The second district. Crenshaw's gonna win that primary. That's over.
Sad.
Okay. I just got a notification on the John Tyler Project that a vaping advocate followed the John Tyler Project. Somehow he's verified. His name is Gregory Conley.
So,
and he's from the hell known as New Jersey.
New Jersey's a dump. So.
Oh man, New Jersey,
Never stepped foot in that state.
Dorsley.
Come on, where's these results? Come on, I thought they fixed the voting laws in Texas.
We are waiting.
Here we go again. And here we go. The Chad Prather surge is happening.
Beto has a lot more votes than Abbott in Hidalgo County.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. Chad, I want to see, does Chad Prather have a Twitter? Yes. I want to see if he's conceded yet. He has not conceded. He knows it's
He knows
happening.
he's trusting the plan.
Oh my god.
So true.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Connecticut populace said that Connecticut is greater than New Jersey, and I have to agree.
That's not saying much.
It's not exactly a simple dream.
But there is not a single good thing that comes out of the state of New Jersey. I think we need to put an exclusion zone around it.
The John Tyler project needs to endorse the entire state of New Jersey.
True. The John Tyler project loves the state of New Jersey.
Bro, where are these results? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Just 1 + 1. Is this hard?
They've got monkeys counting the ballots, so yeah.
Oh, that's true. That is true. I remember that. Okay, more votes.
I mean, that's not a real thing. That's a joke, but yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, I need a meme result here. Come on.
Oh,
Chad
right,
Prather search. Chad Prather gained 0.1% in the newest, I guess, vote search, and Greg Abbott lost 0.1, and Chad Prather won 0.1. So that means it's a Chad Prather surge.
Van Taylor is over 50% now in the 3rd district at 73% reporting. That might not go to a runoff at this point, and Harp's in 3rd.
Shoot. Bro,
that is a more neocon district.
These other primaries are complete dumpster fires. Like the lieutenant governor's race for Democrats, the attorney general races are just dumps. What's happening? So yeah, we gotta see these results.
Yeah. Although, wait, how much? It's still 73% is in, and he's only at 51. He could still lose.
Who?
Van Taylor.
Yeah,
he could, but it's not looking good.
It's definitely gonna be close.
Chad Prather's gonna defeat Van Taylor.
Don Huffines announced he's right. No, he is. No, he didn't. That's a cope. Okay, so literally nothing's happening.
There's also a Uncle Joe surge. So true. So true.
Well, we need
the Uncle Joe surge.
Meme. Well, I need a meme county to flip. I need Rick Perry or Chad Prather to just win a county. Just one.
Loving County. That's the meme county.
That's the one county. There's like 5 people that live there. It's the one county you can do it.
Yeah, no, I think the actual population is like 90 or something.
That's close. 590, close enough. Joy Diaz is in 2nd place. Yes.
Yes.
She is going to stop the tyranny of Beto O'Rourke. She is going to return the guns to the American people.
But the fact that that they're taking this long to count. Oh, what is election night gonna be?
Loving County.
They took a pretty long time in 2020 to count.
It has 169 people in it. The entire Loving County. All of Loving County, just 169 people. So that could vote for Chad Prather. You just have to convince like 2 people to vote for Chad Prather.
Come on! I need a meme county. I need one of these like counties with like 2 people to vote for Prather. James, what? Okay. So yeah, nothing's happening. I'm sorry, folks, but literally nothing. Zilch is happening. I don't know. Like, am I like blind, deaf, or just dumb? I don't know.
I don't get why Decision Desk hasn't called the 2nd district for Crenshaw yet. It's 81% in. He has 76% of the vote.
My question is, why is New York Times not calling shit? Oh, guys, don't worry. Crenshaw can still lose. Here's how.
Crenshaw can still lose.
Polls close in 3 minutes at El Paso. So that's another hour waiting right there. Just get 2% of the vote there. But come on, just count the votes. This is stupid. Oh, yeah, it looks like we got another vote dump. Not that big, though.
Yeah, nothing's really interesting that's happening right now.
Ooh.
There's boring.
There's no one at the State of Union. There's seriously no one at the State of Union? Oh my god.
Slimek really wants us to play that video.
No.
He really wants us to play it.
It's. I don't think the stream audience wants to hear that video.
Yeah, we're not playing it. No.
Fats was also wants you to show something on stream.
No, I know what it is. No.
Why not?
Oh my god, can they just count the votes faster? How hard is this? Oh my god. Well, we're gonna be here for a while. Because these clowns don't know how to count votes correctly.
Is the Save the Union starting now?
Yes.
Oh wow, Rick Perry is in third.
That might be even more boring than waiting for votes.
Rick Perry is in third in Sutton County.
He's at Brewster County. Rick Perry's in third. Let's go. 33 people voted for him. My god, these vote dumps are so slow.
Dallam County. Chad Prather is in third. It's on the top. It's the very top left of the Texas Panhandle, like the very corner. Dallam County.
Yes, 9%. Crack 10%. Please.
Oh, and also Moore County. It's diagonal to Dallam County. Chad Prather's also in third with 73 votes.
I'm sorry.
And
folks.
also, Carson County.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks, for this. This is absurd. They can't count this quickly. They had how many? They had a week to count the mail-ins, the early stuff already. Oh my god, we're only halfway there. Like, it would be different if there was like different primaries going on, but this is the only primary around.
Yeah. A lot of the future primaries, I think they're mostly in like July, August, September.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot more.
Of them. It's like daily.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while
boom,
for anything after this.
Yeah, no. It's like there'll be like 3 or 4 states on the same day, so it'll be more interesting than just Texas.
Abbott's wheelchair broke.
Okay, El Paso open. Okay, this should finally open the floodgates.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a George P. Bush surge because he's winning the Hispanic counties that are in right now.
That is very interesting. Gomart's, of course, doing pretty good up there. It's not a surprise.
Oh, but Ken Paxton's doing well in some of the Hispanic counties, more like closer to El Paso.
Wait a
but
Guzman is in second, but it's not winning a single county.
Yeah,
Abbott's lead his percentage is basically holding.
Yeah,
as votes get counted.
It's like
they called it for Beto.
Woo!
Joy Diaz is lost.
NBC called it for Abbott.
We lost Joey Diaz. No!
This is
we lost.
This is a train wreck.
No,
this is where we doom. This is where we doom.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's over. Blexus is here.
Blexus is permanent.
I hope Joe Manchin shouts you live. Somebody's gonna say something tonight. It's gonna happen. Oh, El Paso's in. So you tell me they got El Paso in like 5 seconds, but some of these counties been open for an hour and we've saw nothing.
And that's half of El Paso.
And that's not good. El Paso's like Beto country. He's only at 19,000.
Yeah, that was his district.
Yeah, 19,000 compared to Abbott having Abbott only has 7,000, but yeah.
With a contested primary.
Mm-hmm.
Republicans in total probably have 8,000-9,000. Beto has 19,000.
Greg Abbott has exactly 69% of the vote right now, and Huffins and West both have 11, so around 22 for the main 2 opposition candidates.
Yeah, we are definitely great. Why? Beto voted in downtown. Yeah, that's El Paso country. That's his country. But yeah,
Beto is a mod.
That Dallas has been 48% in for hours now. We've had no results from Denton yet for the Republicans.
Guy called Beto a moderate. He's like,
He is a moderate.
he tries to act like a moderate, but oh yeah, mandatory buybacks are so moderate.
Hell yes, we're taking back your AR-15s.
Oh yeah, like even like the most left-wing Democrats even like left-wing Democrats actually tend to be more pro-gun rights since they don't support disarming workers.
Let's see here. People who say are moderate, yeah, they're never moderate. When they claim they're moderate, they're never moderate. That's just true.
Nothing is really happening.
Come on!
Waiting for you have to wait like 10 minutes for like 2% of the vote.
James, this reminds me of like election night. We had like the 3-hour pause.
Which election night was that?
2020, where it's like literally nothing happened for 3 hours.
And then like an hour after we end stream, like Wisconsin goes blue.
Wisconsin flips. After the dead people voting, then you got Michigan doing some shit. All that.
I remember that very vividly.
Like, it was like 3 a.m., and I was like, these states are moving like 0.1%, and it's barely changing. Like, it's probably just not going to change, because I was just exhausted by that point, and I was just thinking...
That was stupid.
Yeah, I was awake for that whole thing.
And then at 4 a.m., Wisconsin flips, and
yeah, the second I went to bed, I looked at my phone, Wisconsin has flipped.
That's when it started.
And I remember the entire night we were trying to just get them to call Georgia, because Georgia was like R+10.
Yeah.
And it was like 99% in.
Well, yeah, 99% in according to the yeah.
And they wouldn't call it, and I remember we kept talking about how it needed to be called, because it was like R+10. Yeah, I remember, and it wasn't being called, even though Florida was called and it was like R+3.
Here because of split poll closing. Yeah, I know that they're taking a while, but come on. Denton County has no votes in for the Republicans. Denton.
Also, counties like Galveston and Chambers are, they're Houston suburb counties, and they're decently sized counties. They haven't counted any votes yet.
I stayed up longer for Virginia race because of 2020. Yeah. Well, we ended it so early because, Youngkin was called, and I didn't expect New Jersey to do that. Vote like...
Yeah, I wish we stayed longer for New Jersey.
Well, I thought, okay, this is just the election day vote. Here we go. Then I'm like, wait, I wake up the next morning. Murphy's, like, only win by, like, 0.5%. It's, like, 90% in. I'm like, what the hell?
New Jersey Republicans are...
James, what's going on over there?
I was choking on... I'm drinking Coca-Cola right now, and I was choking on it.
That's
Sorry.
Cringe.
No, I said it. No. I need caffeine to stay awake, but
Look, you're a cringe Coke drinker, and I'm a Dr. Pepper enjoyer, so...
All I have, I don't really have much of an option.
Well, get Dr. Pepper!
I don't have any Dr. Peppers.
Whatever, I remember election night when you thought Rhode Island was going for Trump. Well, no, it was red on the map!
That was funny.
Oh yeah,
that was so funny.
I remember it said 70% in. Trump was winning by 20 points. I'm like, what? Greg Abbott got called. Yep, they just called it.
Remember when Trump was leading in Virginia?
Yeah, I remember when he was winning Rhode Island. Yeah, Abbott won.
My infamous line about Virginia. I think he's gonna win Virginia.
That's the famous line. That's
the best line.
Greg Abbott has won the Republican primary. Shit.
It's not shocking, though. I mean, the incumbency factor alone.
Yeah, so it turns out
incumbency and the Trump endorsement secured it.
It looks like incumbency does still really matter in primaries, but
even if Trump endorsed Huffines or Huffines or whatever, I don't think he would have won.
Huffines would have won. If Trump got
I don't know.
I think it would have been competitive.
It may have been a runoff. But I don't know if he would have. I don't know if he would have won.
Let's see here. Rappy, you worried about Milwaukee? No, I'm not worried about Milwaukee because Milwaukee's a dump. Funny joke. Actually, Milwaukee's not that bad of a city. It's Madison that's a dump. I mean, Madison. That's just a dump. That's all I will say about that city. Like,
Rap
it's not
says
even
this
nice.
because he secretly actually lives in the Milwaukee ghetto.
We will find you in the Milwaukee ghettos.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, no, I'm in the Detroit suburbs, actually.
You mean the Detroit ghettos, like the core ghetto of Detroit?
Yes, it's like the inner, like the most inner ghetto in the city of Detroit.
The inner.
No, that's
The
Red
inner-
Eagle. That's Red Eagle.
That's true. No,
the
he's in
inner-
Texas now.
The inner city of the inner city.
Let's hear. More fraud was found in Wisconsin. Well, oh shit! I said the word. Shit!
Are you gonna get like demonetized or something?
God,
He was talking about Republican F word.
Yeah,
Biden won by a bigger
Yeah,
margin.
I meant that the fraud, as in I committed tax fraud last year. That's what I meant. So.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Average activities of the American citizen.
What do you think will happen in Ann Arbor, Michigan? I honestly don't know. Ramp, yeah, F's in the chat for that one. Don't worry. I just saw my responses. I committed tax fraud last year.
Oh yeah, well you got some. You got a super chat.
As I say that. Okay, Ghost Dog 14 for $5 or $4.99. Shut up. Same thing, $5. God, I need our landslide this year. Next year, I only get 3 hours of sleep on election night since I live in Virginia. Good election though. Yeah, I mean that was the biggest election victory Republicans have had in years. Like, a substantial one. Like, yeah, Trump was huge, but I'm talking about off years, non-presidential years. That was probably the biggest win.
You know, Glenn Youngkin really shifted the state from 2020. I mean, that was like basically an R+12 shift. I mean, Biden won it by like 10.31, and he won it by like 2.
New Jersey was
Jersey
like
New
15.
Jersey was like, New Jersey was like a 15. I like New Jersey was just insane. Like, I honestly think that Republicans are going to see New Jersey a lot differently coming in the next, the next
money.
election cycle.
They should have spent money. They would have won that race.
If they just if they gave him like slightly more money, he would have won. It's just that no one expected him to win.
New Jersey was winnable.
Let's see here. Travis
That was
County's
definitely
in.
winnable.
Yeah, like Travis County's a dump. So.
Orange Eagle's telling me that he wants to invite you to a Culver's when he finds you in the ghettos.
Let's see here. Saying a vote F word is a worse crime than actual tax. Yes, it is in America right now. Biden declares victory over COVID. Whoa! We won against COVID!
Yeah, all the Democrat governors right before the State of the Union removing their mask mandate.
We did it! We've beaten the flu! We've done it! Yeah!
We have done it.
Finally today I was able to go places without a mask on. In Connecticut, this was like this was the day the mask mandate was lifted, and it's just so nice.
COVID is over! We've won!
No one wears masks anymore, because everyone,
I'm still seeing some masks, but they're a minority at this point.
Yeah, the ones I do see, I just know they have brain damage, so. Alright. Let's see here. We need King County. Loving County. Yeah, Loving County, please! Please!
Loving County needs to vote for Chad Prather.
Here's what's gonna happen. Chad Prather's gonna win it, Rick Perry's gonna be taken second, and Danny Harrison's gonna be third. That's what's gonna happen, totally.
I mean, if there wasn't any illegal votes, then Chad Prather would be winning every single county right now. No debate. It's just true. You can't disprove that.
That is such a true statement. Let's see here. Yeah. By the way, before I forget, subscribe to my Rumble page. We're gonna be posting some exclusive content there because, well, YouTube's a bitch. So
you can say the voting F word on it.
And some other things. And some other words. The point is, I'm not gonna say it.
Texas isn't even 50% done yet.
How?
They're only like 43. This is taking forever.
It's been over an hour. How are they not 50% done yet?
Kohler's gaining ground. Is he? Oh, we got our vote dump of 1% and nothing changed. Woo!
Queller. Oh wow, Queller is real. It's competitive now. It's
what the hell?
What?
Because
What?
Queller won Laredo.
No.
Is
No.
this gonna go to a runoff?
Queller won Laredo.
Is this gonna go to a runoff now?
Well, I think it depends on like the remaining counties. I mean, because Cisneros is, she's really doing well in the San Antonio area, while Queller's doing well in the Laredo area.
Yeah, that was kind of expected.
Oh, that's a good excuse. This is Texas. I'm sure there is a power blackout.
Cisneros is doing amazing in Bexar, though.
Yeah, this is such a true statement. That, like, Texas with blackouts is like the dumbest thing I ever heard. Like, they get blackouts like every 5 seconds. They move the wire incorrectly to have to say that Texas goes like dark for a month. So
it's because Texas insists on having its own power grid just so it can be different.
Or just get nuclear energy. Lol.
Yeah, we should. Honestly, most of the U.S. should be running on nuclear energy. Just to make far more sense.
Fossils, coal, none of this shit with wind turbines that give like 1 megawatt per month or something like that. They're useless.
And there's nuclear energy. It's the safest form of energy. It kills the least amount of people. It causes less environmental damage than like coal. Or oil does.
Don't disrespect coal.
Well, I'm not disrespecting it. I'm just saying nuclear is a lot. It works a lot better.
True.
I'm not saying I don't hate people who work in coal. I'm just saying nuclear is objectively better than coal as an energy source.
Let's see here. Chad Prather's not conceded. He trusts the plan. So true.
All right, I'm looking at the counties for the 28th district. Yeah, it seems like most of the votes that have been counted are in pro-Cisneros counties. So a lot of Queller counties have not been counted.
The remaining counties have like 2 people living in them.
Yeah, that's gonna be close.
I think. Yeah, Queller might actually be favored at this.
Here's the thing, I think it's gonna run off if it's that close like that.
Well, yeah, there's Tanya Benavides with about 5% of the vote. She's another progressive, so if it goes, and she's got about 1,000 votes.
Yeah, Star, Zappa, they have not counted any votes yet. So I mean, unless she does really well there somehow, it's gonna be close. It's a close race.
Well, it could. I don't know, because 50 to 44. I don't know. It's 52% reported, so I don't.
Yeah, but again, most of the vote are in pro Cisneros counties in Bexar.
Bexar County. That's only 67% in, so Cisneros still has a lot of votes you can get from there.
Let's see here. Little half of West Texas wind turbines. I know it is. It's just no. Wind turbines stink.
He's also doing one in Guadalupe.
Wind turbines are unreliable because you'll have a long time with no wind, and it's not really generating energy.
They kill
and then you'll have like a massive storm, and it just generates a surge of energy. It's not consistent.
It's dog shit.
That's why nuclear is so. Nuclear, it doesn't rely on natural patterns like the sun or the wind.
I gotta say one thing to everybody, because this is something I was thinking of doing. So, everybody knows I have these, mint transitions. Yeah, I'm a genius. And I was thinking, I gotta upgrade my equipment. And I made a post about this earlier. I need advice on, what computer to buy, what PC to build. So, give me advice. Anybody. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, but give me advice, people, the peasants of the internet. Because I'm thinking of building a new PC. So, that's my goal. Sweet transitions. I know it is. When will the runoffs be? Is it like May the runoffs are in Texas?
I think so.
I don't know.
Ken Paxton's winning El Paso.
Wait, is he actually Paxton?
Yeah. Paxton is winning El Paso, yeah.
Come on,
I thought George P. Bush would be winning that.
Collab with Red Eagle Game. Well, there is a collab that works with Red Eagle. I'm not going to say anything about it, but it's going to be not political. That's all I will say about it. Get a good graphics score like 3070 or higher, and also get. Well, here's the issue. This is why I hate building PCs and stuff like that, because the prices for all that stuff is absurd. So So yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. If anybody gives me good advice like that, I know I gotta get 32 gigabytes of RAM. My current PC is a beefed up one from like 5 years ago, so definitely should get a new one. Ghost Dog 814 for $4.99 US. Monmouth and Ocean County should succeed from New Jersey. True, and form their own state. Those are like the only two good parts of like New Jersey. So.
I mean, it's still New Jersey. I mean,
Well, I mean, you know, Texas is not Texas, New Jersey. I mean, that part of New Jersey is halfway decent. The rest suck. So
decent. I mean, decent for New Jersey and decent in general are different levels.
The third
New
district
Jersey
hasn't
is just
really moved.
sure, yeah. Long Island should secede. Yeah, Long Island should just be its own state. What's happening in redistricting over there is travesty.
yeah. Lee Zeldin's district is, and like the disgusting
Bullshit.
thing that they did to Swozey's district, where like they put they have it going from like the Connecticut border in Westchester County, and they have it wrapping all around into New York City and wrapping all around on the coast
That's
to Long
bullshit.
Island.
If you get these people that complain about redistricting in Texas,
Yeah,
like,
the New Jersey map is egregious.
yeah, the Texas one is disgusting, but it's not bad. It's disgusting, but it's not, you know.
All it really did was it got rid of all the toss-up seats.
Yeah, that's all it did. But with-
Democrats, they gerrymander every map they pass and then complain about Republican gerrymandering.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
here. Oh, good news. Biden pledges lower inflation. I saw from the extra speech. Just spend more money. We'll fix inflation that way.
He's going to
Just
spend more money.
That's the
Like,
way
I
to
think
solve
that-
it.
Has Biden said
I guess-
anything bad about Trump yet?
I'm
Has he
waiting.
blamed anything on him yet? I'd be surprised if he hasn't.
Like I think the difference between like a redistricting in Texas and one in a state like Illinois is like all of the Democrat incumbents in Texas, they're either gonna have an easier time being reelected or it's gonna be similar.
Yeah.
Like with Illinois, like you know, there's Republicans that are gonna in New York, there's Republicans that are gonna struggle, and California, there's gonna be Republicans to struggle getting reelected.
Yeah, I mean, it's like these people, then like here's the thing though. Again, I'm against this bullshit they do with redistricting. Like with Texas, they could have done a way more damaging map to Democrats and make it cleaner, but they didn't. And this idea that, oh, well, you just see here, it should be based on the proportionality of the state. I hate that. Like, oh, if it's 55% Trump, it should be 55% Trump for districts. I hate that so much. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's what they did in North Carolina.
Ohio. That's what they did in Ohio. Like, who are these
North Carolina,
judges?
too.
Like, oh, it must be 55%. That's not how districts work.
Now, the North Carolina Supreme Court's just known for being Democrat.
Yeah, what they did in
Democrat
North Carolina was just... I should not have been allowed.
And they
Like I think it was.
Wait, hold on. Go on.
I think it was. I'm sorry. I think it was one of your videos where you mentioned that the North Carolina Supreme Court was considering undoing all the actions of the North Carolina Congress because it was gerrymandered.
Yeah, this is the issue. That could cause a full-on constitutional crisis. Because what says you can't do this from 100 years ago laws, 100 years ago, 200 years ago?
Biden is
like,
doubling down on green energy.
We gotta get all of our energy from we gotta get all of our energy from the sun. No, nothing else. We can't do. Nuclear's too scary. Have you ever watched a movie about Chernobyl? Isn't it so scary?
Yeah,
Have you ever watched the movie? Have you ever watched it on HBO?
The whole
It's so realistic and accurate.
the whole thing with Chernobyl is like people started to realize that was like a storm of circumstances that happened, and then some. That's why it was so bad.
That was also the result of a corrupt Soviet management of the plant.
Yeah, like, oh, we don't need to Jeffrey, you don't have to check the nuclear reactor today. That's fine. Just wait next week to do it.
Fatsus is asking you if he can call in.
No.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
He
and
said
like,
he wouldn't say anything racist.
like people always bring up either Chernobyl, Fukushima, or 3 Mile Island, and
Okay.
like I think the best response to it is to say you can only name 3 disasters that have been a result of nuclear energy. how many could you name as a result of oil? I bet you couldn't name all the oil spills that have happened in history, or all the people who have like all the areas that have been destroyed by like fossil fuels.
But the thing with the Japanese nuclear reactor, the thing with that was like nobody died directly from the explosion. It was just the evacuation.
Yeah, one person died in the evacuation, and that was
one people. So let's see.
Yeah, and no one died in 3 Mile Island.
Let's see here. Energy from batteries. Yeah, nobody like these people like they claim the GQP's like the racist like slave-loving party, but then they like shill for China that has slave labor in concentration camps. It's like
I'm seeing all these Democrats now praise China because they're abstaining from voting to they're abstaining on votes about Russia in the UN. Like are these people forgetting like the genocide that they're committing against the Uyghurs?
No, they don't give a shit, the Uyghurs. They don't give a shit because they know that we can't get pissed off the Chinese overlords. It's so. And this
is also commonly ignored. But what they're doing to the Uyghurs, they're also doing to the Christian minority in China.
Yeah, the Christian minority. It's like what part of China is that? There's like a huge There's like a huge Christian part.
Well, I think the Christians are more like the Muslims in China tend to be more condensed. They're in 2 provinces.
I know, there's like one province in China I know that's like very Christian compared to the rest. I can't think of it. But point is, yeah.
It's the Henan province.
Yeah, that's the one. It's like it's very Christian. Yeah. Like nobody talks about what are those summer camps doing in the middle of winter? I wonder what those are for. So.
Yeah, it says on Wikipedia that there's believed to be several million Chinese Christians in Henan, most of them attending Chinese house churches.
Apparently, Biden just said that Zelensky's Iranian.
Wait, what?
I don't think he's Iranian. I don't think a Jewish Iranian exists. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's true. I don't think it exists.
No, I mean Jewish Iranians exist. It's just there's not that many of them.
Yeah, there's like 1% Iran. Okay,
and he's not I mean he was born and raised in Ukraine, and he's descended from Holocaust survivors. I don't think the Holocaust happened in Iran, which was under British and Soviet occupation.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like the stupidest thing, and Biden is like, I don't.
It's sounding like he's trying to make himself out to be a wartime president.
Yeah, it's fairly horribly. Like, it's Pierce. He's focusing on climate change.
That's not gonna
Ukraine
help him.
Well, like, why is he focusing on climate change?
People don't want war.
Why is he focusing on climate change? That's his main focus right now. What?
Also, if you're wondering where that Henan province is with the large Christian minority in China, it's an inland province. It's an inland province west of Shandong, like that peninsula.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew there was like this one province of China that there's a bunch of summer camps there that never go away. But yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, and there's plenty of Christians there who are facing repression.
Worse than that, but let's see here. Now, Biden line at the Supreme Court State of the Union talk about we created 6 million jobs. Are you serious?
Oh no! The whole job thing.
All those misleading graphs.
Totally new jobs. Not jobs that were.
I love how the job reports start like at like November of like 2020. There's like no context to it.
They should make the job reports start when he declared his candidacy.
Yeah, I mean,
Or they'll distort the y-axis to make it look like gas prices are going down when they're going up.
Biden just tied the threat of China to climate change.
God, this is why I'm not watching, because here's the thing, the guy is senile, and his handlers are telling him to focus on freaking climate change. Like, do you understand how people are pissed off right now about the economy?
Yeah, the chat's just giving us the highlights.
Yeah.
For us.
And the thing is, I think you could actually make, like, a good, like, economic reform in regards to climate change. Like, I think there's good ways to make
no one even cares about climate change. Yeah, I mean, no one except for Democrats
if you're
cares.
I'm saying like
there's a way
reforming energy. You could like revive the American economy with reforms in the energy sector, but no one's interested in it because they're too scared of nuclear because they watched like an HBO movie about it.
They're not scared of nuclear. It's just like there's a bunch of like peasants on the left mostly. Sorry, James Blunt.
Yeah, no, there is. I hate it. Like, Bernie Sanders is against nuclear energy, and that, that always pisses me off. Biden's actually for nuclear energy, which is something, like, I know he's not doing anything, but at least he supports it, like, as compared to Bernie, which, that's something I really didn't like about Bernie, was that he did not, support nuclear energy.
At the same time, didn't Bernie, like, send, like, that nuclear waste to, like, some poor New Mexican, like, village?
I don't even, yeah, like, I mean, like, nowadays, Bernie just does whatever, he always caves in, like, you know, if Bernie leveraged his vote like Joe Manchin, he could get a lot of things he wants, because they need him to vote for legislation, but he doesn't. The last time he leveraged his vote, the Republicans had a Senate majority, and Republicans and moderate Democrats struck down his filibuster.
Apparently, Biden is now talking about buying American.
Oh my god,
wow.
Really? Did he call Trump's, like, American
This is according
racist?
to chat.
Buy American was one of the things he promised to do in his campaign. And early on in his presidency, he did a Buy American executive order, but of course he put in some loopholes for our allies, you know. Amazing. And he doesn't define what allies are, so we can just buy things from China and say, oh yeah, China's an ally.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here, North Korea's an ally. Here, we'll buy some cheeseburger. Well, no, they buy McDonald's off of us, but still, it's like, why? Why don't they build the plants in the deserts or radiation leak? Well, no, they do. I mean, look at Montana and North Dakota. There's freaking, like, hundreds of nuclear power plants, silos and shit everywhere in, like, the middle of nowhere. It's like, do that.
Yeah, they were gonna build like a nuclear waste facility in Nye County in Nevada, but it fell apart. I think it was like there was like some sort of nuclear project, I think, there, and it just fell apart due to like just a lot of disputes over like states' rights and stuff.
Guys, Texas is 50% in. It's finally 50%. We are halfway.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
We are halfway.
But yeah, I just have to say one thing.
It's only 48%.
The thing about, like,
on Decision Desk, it's
like,
50.
Energy policy is my thing, though. If you want to talk about energy, I just have an idea. Just, if you're so worried about gas prices, open up the freaking oil rigs. We have them just there, sitting there, doing nothing. Just open them up and start pumping some oil. If this isn't complicated. It just isn't. It's like, oh no, it actually hurts the environment because what happened, 20 years ago in the freaking Gulf of Mexico. It's like, bruh.
The whole thing with the Gulf of Mexico, that's actually a similar thing to what happened in Chernobyl. Basically, there was it was a corrupt corporation just trying to go around safety regulations to get more profits.
Yeah, it's like, why do we tie it to that? I mean, fossil fuel and stuff. Like, there's people that make bullshit, like, claims that's not safe for the environment. It's perfectly fine for the environment if you use it correctly. When you do what the freaking, like, the oil company did in the Gulf of Mexico, there's a couple other things that happen. It can be really good and clean.
As long as you can effectively enforce regulations, it's not going to cause oil spills. Oil spills happen when safety regulations are ignored.
Yeah, it's like, that's the only, like, environmental concern about it that I can legitimately see. The rest of these about, oh, you see, it actually, it could possibly go in the water supply, like the freaking drugs that make the frogs gay. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's just when there is an oil spill, it becomes catastrophic.
Yeah.
I thought what's kind of funny is when the oil spill first happened, the U.S. thought it would be a bright idea to burn it. So we just set the entire ocean on fire.
Let's see here. Hasn't the U.S. been paying? Yeah, we're over-reliant on Russia for oil. Like, that is a national security concern. Like, we're buying...
We're not, like, it's more Europe that's buying... I mean, we're mostly energy independent. It's just
Germany gets a ton of their...
Germany's like 100%, I thought. Germany's 100%, I thought.
Well, because Germany shut down all their nuclear power plants because the Social Democrats and the Green Party were complaining that like the nuclear power is bad and that we need Nord Stream, and like they were saying, oh yeah, like the Green Party wants to like fully fuel Germany on wind turbines.
What a bunch of dumbasses. Like, seriously.
That'll work, I'm sure.
And they've already filled a lot of the country with wind turbines.
How
They're
dumb
everywhere.
can you be? Like, seriously, these people, I swear, you can never talk to them about, like, any basic policy. Because they live in, like, this weird world where it's like, oh, what happened in Chernobyl? That happens all the time. We must never use nuclear again. It's like, why? How dumb can you be?
Also, there's a new type of energy in development called fission energy, which is having some major breakthroughs right now, which is basically nuclear without any of the negative aspects of it. So we'd essentially have like infinite energy because we'd just be able to make fission energy really like in an unlimited supply.
Here's what's gonna happen though. Then they're like, oh, you see, there's been like an explosion in the middle, like the desert that made like the Hulk created. Like they're gonna complain about that. Like there'll be an explosion in the what desert was the Hulk created in?
I have no idea.
Like New Mexican desert. It's like a New Mexican desert where nobody lives and nobody's there. It blows up, creates the Hulk, and that's what's gonna happen. Like, see, that's why we can't use fission energy. It's like.
No, it kills like one person, and it's like a minority, and they'll say something like, "We can't do fission energy to protect the Latinxes."
Let's see here. Control Alt Delete for 2. I think that's pounds, right? Pounds?
That's 2 pounds.
I mean, there are chemicals feminized. That is actually true. I thought that was a bullshit thing, but there actually was a thing where they found like, wait, why is there this certain chemical in the water that
is actually happening?
That is sad. That's actually happening. It is true though. It's not even a shit post or anything. It's like true. So, oh my god, 48%. Oh my god, count the freaking votes.
This is so slow. Has anything even changed in like the Attorney General results? It seems like it's been the same for a half hour.
Nothing's changing. It's just
this is
Ken Paxton like being close to 50%. I think George P. Bush and Guzman. I did not expect Guzman to do so well.
Well, Guzman was like the wild card of this race. Let's see here. When France is more right wing than Germany. Well, France. Well, yeah. that is a surprise.
The reason
France is more right wing than Germany, which is pretty funny.
The reason France is so right wing is because their left wing is like their major left wing party collapsed after a scandal, and now it's like there's like 5 left wing parties and they can't agree on who to run for president. Yeah, so they all just hate each other.
Yeah, then you get like Macron, who's like I hate to say he's an actual centrist. Like I hate to say that.
Yeah, then like half the left will just support Macron anyways because they think he's better than like. I mean, he's probably better than Pécresse, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure France is also much more anti-EU than Germany.
Yeah, they are.
Is.
They're not fans of EU. They're not.
France is actually like one of the more anti-EU countries.
If there was an EU referendum, like a legitimate one, like another one would be like Italy. If Italy had an EU referendum, they would get the fuck out of there. So I mean, it's true. Let's hear. Democrats just went MAGA with green energy. They're going down. They're going to get blown up. I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, solar's the future." No, develop nuclear. Focus on clean coal. Focus on fossil fuels. That's it. Why should we have to have 2 energy sources and that's it? Use all sources, not just one.
It sounds like from what they're talking about the State of the Union, they are really dooming themselves for the midterms.
They're focused like okay. If
they're completely out of touch.
Yeah, if they're talking about like okay, we gotta create jobs. We'll talk about like building nuclear power plants, building some energy plants, whatever. Fine, but if you're talking about if we don't decrease CO2 emissions in 5 minutes, we will be exterminated in 5 days. Like
no, Biden's approval is not gonna boost.
It's like when AOC was first in office, and she was saying that by now the world was going to end if we didn't do the Green New Deal.
I'm waiting.
I don't really see anything that could cause Biden's approval to really rise much.
He's done.
Fear-mongering isn't going to work because every single time that some crazy prediction doesn't come true, it's just going to make people trust you less. I feel like it's a similar thing with doomsday cults where they'll say the world is going to end on this day, and then it doesn't end, and then the cult falls apart.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of bullshitters. I mean, when I went down to Florida, you had, all the Scientologists and shit. They believe, the world's ending in, 10 years. It's it's been 10 years. It's those people are nuts that really believe, the world's ending and stuff. But it's yeah, you don't trust them anymore after that.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't think the world like, I don't think the world's just gonna suddenly end from climate change. I mean, if anything, like pretty much any science on it is saying that it's a slow process. So it's not just gonna like, oh yeah, one day the world's fine and one day the world's just gonna end.
Yeah, did they like?
Yeah, people don't understand how climate change works.
It was like the 70s and stuff. They were warning, but like the 90s, it was be like a second like ice age or something like that. It's like it doesn't matter what they claim. It's like it always changes because climate projections always change, no matter what you do. So
they were afraid of global. Yeah, they were afraid of global cooling at the time, and they were afraid.
It's like every 40 years they make a bullshit excuse, and like 10 years will be like, actually in 5 days it's be global cooling, so we must increase the CO2 output by tenfold.
It's because the world is technically overdue for another ice age, but
not gonna happen. There'd never be like another major ice age. So. Let's see here. Did Biden just say the energy costs went up because of fighting climate? I don't know. They talk about lower drug prices. Trump already had that if Biden got rid of it.
That is hilarious.
Like,
yeah, no, like...
Yeah, he literally got rid of Trump's drug price decreases on day one.
And the Democrats in the Senate, and are saying stuff like, oh yeah, we're gonna decrease drug prices for these 10 drugs, and we'll do it in a slow process by 2025. And it'll be like 15 drugs, and they'll do it. And
that was one of the most. That was one of the more egregious things Biden did. There's no good reason to get rid of those other than to spite Trump. That was really. That was just immoral.
He signed the same order like a month ago, saying, "Look at this accomplishment I had, everybody." But everybody saw three. We're like, "Wait, we had this before you got in office. You literally signed the same order."
Yeah, so many people's insulin like it shot up in price.
Look, here's the thing though, like, I absolutely hate them when they do that to, like, elderly people, like, oh, you must pay, like, more, like, what's the average cost of insulin before Trump? It was, like, some absurd amount, like, thousands?
I mean, because the drug companies just like, on life-saving drugs, they'll just put, like, a super high price on it that no one can afford because they know, oh yeah, you want to live, go into debt.
Yeah, and don't, like, they cost, like, 5 cents to make insulin, I believe. It's something.
Yeah, no, it's really cheap, and I think it's like
the problem and so the solution. Exactly. Yeah, that's what he did.
And I think that the billionaire, I think it's Mark Cuban, is like gonna make like his own pharmacy or something, and it's gonna be like cheaper versions of every drugs or something.
I do not trust Mark Cuban. I
don't trust him either, but I'm saying that's some. I think he said that he's gonna do that.
He does. He actually has a company that's like focused on like lower drug costs, but I don't trust him. Because God knows, here's what's going to happen. People are going to all subscribe to the service in like 5 years, be like, actually, we can't afford this, so we're going to increase it by like 500%. It's like, it sounds like a pyramid scheme waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's just like like so many, I mean, there's so many life-saving, insulin, EpiPens, many of those things, like, they're so expensive because, like, there's no regulation on the price of life-saving drugs.
Yeah, and Trump did that. I mean, Trump's accomplishments with the VA, the healthcare stuff, never gets talked about. I mean, remember, he signed into order with healthcare transparency with hospitals. Nobody talked about that.
Yeah, in 2019, a bill he signed, or I don't know if it was an executive order or a bill.
It was an order.
Yeah, but it forced hospitals to release their charge masters, which requires hospitals to show the full visibility of their prices, because before you'd go to the hospital, get the treatment, and have no clue what the price is afterwards.
Yeah, it's like these people, they don't understand, like, Biden's claiming to do all these things. Trump did that 3 times better. It's like, just why?
Releasing the charge masters, I personally don't think it's enough, but I certainly think it was a good thing.
That's the most he could have done. At the time, it's the most he could have done.
Yeah, it's the most you can really do with an executive order. And I think it was a great thing that Trump did that. I just hope that in the future we can get more stuff done. At least, like, I just can't stand like the big insurance companies and big pharma like dictating how like Americans can live their lives.
And take a guess who they all funded in 2020. They funded one candidate, Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden. And now they're funding all these people in Congress like Jim Clyburn.
It's disgusting. This is why, like, look, I'm against, this idea of, like, publicly funded elections, but I do think that we should have, repeal parts of, What's the freaking lawsuit?
Biden blamed Trump for the high deficit.
Citizens United.
Yeah, Citizens United. No, money is speech. That is true, but there's other stuff of like you can't like regulate. It's like you can regulate speech very subtly. It's like,
I mean, I sort of disagree. I don't really think that we should keep the money as speech, just because I think it would just be better. I think it would be better to put some stricter regulations on campaign finance, just because of the amount of corruption in it.
It's
I don't really see any other way.
It's it's indirect type of speech. That's why I see it as.
Apparently, Biden blamed Trump for the high deficit.
What a dumbass! Are you freaking?
That is hilarious. No, Trump who believes that? Who believes that?
Like every and like when he was in the Obama administration, he increased the deficit when he was in the Obama. Like, you know, he was a part of that. Like, it's just that every president increases the deficit because we have that. The U.S. just is managing our economic policy poorly.
Here's the thing though, with Trump's deficit and debt stuff. Yes, the debt went up a little bit more than Trump before, COVID and stuff. You can't count COVID. People that do are just dumbasses. The point is, the thing is that the economic growth under Trump, like especially for like working people, was the best ever. The last like 50 years. That's a little bit different. Like, oh, we're gonna spend $6 trillion in 5 minutes, and no economic growth happens. That's why Trump's economy worked, while this one doesn't. It's just true.
Yeah, it's just. I don't even know what Biden's economic policy really is. All he got, he's only been able to get through. He's only been able to get through one piece of crucial legislation, the American Rescue Plan. The only thing that really happened was bailouts to corporations, and each
economic policy is inflation and corruption. Yeah. That is what it says. An economic policy is.
And each citizen got a $1,400 check when he was campaigning in Georgia. He promised a $2,000 check,
which by the way,
Americans never got that $2,000 check.
Screwed again. If Republicans would have said they gave a $2,000 checks, they wouldn't have won Georgia. But yeah,
Bernie and Josh Hawley made a bipartisan bill in December of 2020 to get stimulus checks in the bill that eventually got $600 in stimulus checks.
Yeah, it's like
Bernie and Hawley were the ones who were advocating for $1,000. I think Trump came out and said $2,000, and the three of them were able to pressure the rest of Congress to get that $600 in. And then Biden uses that as an excuse to take away the $2,000 from Americans a couple months later.
I mean, it's such a scam. People see right through, wait a minute, we were promised $2,000, not this. And
that wasn't that $1,400 taxed anyways?
Yeah, no, all that stimulus money, if you did not file your taxes correctly, that counts in your taxes. So, but it's that one especially is all counting your taxes. It's like, what? That's such a tax credit. That's what I see it as. And you're getting taxed for it? It's like, what?
Yeah. Direct cash relief proved to be the most effective way to limit the economic chaos from the lockdowns, and all of Congress was just so reluctant to do it. Instead, they wanted to fund billions of dollars for gender studies in Pakistan.
Yeah, it's like I remember that. I think it was Paul Gosar. I remember he proposed a bill that would have given every eligible American $20,000 because that's how
it was a $10,000 stimulus check for every American, because that was I think that was the amount of money that it was the amount of money for something.
Yeah, that was I think that's the second package. It's we're spending that much money, each American gets maybe $1,000, and that's that's half of some. They get it.
I think it was overall every American probably it was either lost $10,000 or there was some. Or out of all the bills, that was how much the corporations were getting, or something like that.
It's just what?
Guys, you're not gonna believe this. What? Nothing has changed.
What?
Holy shit! Nothing has changed. Holy shit! This is breaking news.
The results have been the same for 50 minutes now.
We reached 911, everybody! Woo! Victory!
This is so. Counting is basically, not literally, but it's basically halted.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
But yeah, so the bill is basically one huge, it's a money laundering operation. I hate to say this, folks, that I know people died of COVID. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, you should have got over this by April of 2020.
what I would have done, at least, look at, like, with hindsight, what I would have done is I would have kept, like, high risk people in lockdown while having the rest of society function as normal.
High risk people, like, okay, if you're worried if you're high risk, then sure, you should probably take some precautions. But if you're a regular Jimmy down the street who's 6, has no issues, why should he be forced to miss school? He missed 3 years of his life.
Yeah, no, like, and it's
what they did to children during the COVID pandemic was awful.
I think that, like,
that was one of the worst things to come out of this.
I think that the older Gen Alpha kids, the one, 20, like, I think they're born 2012 onwards, like, who were, they're elementary school kids right now, like the older Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be the most affected by this. I think there's going to be a lot of mental health issues coming out of the younger generation.
Wait, I mean, the suicide
there already is.
The suicide rate's gone up, like, what, like 80% for younger people?
Imagine what it's going to look like in 5 years when
so
you have
many
these
kids are
going
gonna
into,
be
like, middle and high school.
So many kids are going to be traumatized from this. It's awful.
I mean, it's like the worst part. The one that pissed me off was Stacey Abrams without the mask on. With like, hey, everybody, I don't have a mask on. Every other kid has one on. That stuff pisses me off the most.
That's literally just the elites laughing at us.
Yeah.
That's basically what that is.
It's just like I don't get why Stacey Abrams would think that's okay for a second. I mean, she was insisting that everyone wore masks.
She's not very smart.
Her campaign's done. There's no way she could win now after that. I mean, you pissed off the wrong people, parents. Do not piss them off, and you did.
Yeah, Terry McAuliffe learned that.
Yep.
Sometimes I just play that line he said in the debate where he said, like, I don't think parents should have a choice of what their kids get to learn in school.
Oh no. Alright, someone in chat says, Biden said, we must prepare for new variants.
Oh my.
It's coming back! It's coming back!
He's done. If they do that, they're gonna lose, like, Washington at this point.
Did he declare COVID over? Wait.
It's the Omni Delta variant. The Omni Delta Plus variant.
It's the Sigma variant. The Sigma variant. That's
I remember. I think they actually skipped over, like, the Greek letter G because it sounded too much like Xi Jinping, and they didn't want it to look like racist against him or something.
Oh, but the Spanish flu is fine.
Like, yeah, like, I don't, like, I've actually seen, like, at the beginning of the pandemic, I saw, like, a movement to stop calling it the Spanish flu and call it the influenza pandemic of 1918 because it was racist against Spanish people.
Oh, boo-hoo, the Spanish don't exist.
Yeah, Spain's not a real country, it's just an extension. It's just French people who take siestas.
I mean, like, seriously, with Spain, there's nothing relevant of Spain. Like, they're known for is the shit they did in Central America, like, 600 years ago, and, like, fighting Napoleon for, like, 12 years in guerrilla warfare. That's all they're known for.
Spain used to be, like, the most powerful country in Europe, and then they just collapsed.
Inflation.
Yeah, because they inflated their economy.
It was inflation.
I mean,
they mined too much gold and silver.
Yeah, they went to Argentina, like, oh, look at this gold and silver. Let's constantly mine this forever. What's the worst that could happen?
No, what? They forget, they didn't learn the lesson that Egypt learned when Mansa Musa, I think it was, when Mansa Musa came through the country and gave them so much gold that, like, gold became worthless in Egypt for, like, 30 years.
Let's see here. Somebody said that Biden said that Putin could encircle Ukraine but can't defeat the heart and souls of Iranian.
See, the Iranians are going to save Ukraine.
The Iranians are going to save Ukraine, even though they're supporting Russia. Wait, they will save Ukraine.
Wait, speaking of that, aren't the Turks, like, involved now? Like they're bombing Greece or something like that now? Something stupid.
Well, Turkey's always attacking Greece in some way. Like, in 2020, they used refugees as a weapon against Greece because Turkey was demanding something of the EU. And the EU said no, so they just forced tons of refugees into Greece.
Well,
and the Greek army had to, like, stop them.
Imagine Russia takes Kiev, and they're like, we've done it, boys, we've won the war, and then they just see a bunch of Iranians charging into the city.
It's like oh my god, it's like the, what was that, the Arabian from, not the guy from the Middle East World War I. What's his name?
Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia. You just see like a bunch of people with horses, like those swords, just charging you.
Probably it'd be
Go
instead of
liberate
horses, it'd be
Ukraine.
Iranians on like motorcycles. You just say like coming across the Polish border, like just like a 100-mile convoy of Iranians with like guns on motorcycles.
They just start sending in Iranian biker gangs.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see here. Red Line on Twitter is doing that Biden's approval of sky. It's not going to skyrocket. The fact that he called Ukraine Iranian.
Yeah, no, Biden's approval rating, even right now with this whole crisis, you would think, oh yeah, there's a rally around the leader effect.
I think he dropped.
It's going down, and it's even like all the polls I've seen, it's stagnating or going down.
Yeah, it's like, God, his chance of like, rally around the leader, he blew it. He completely blew it. So.
Well, what the problem is that no one wants war in Ukraine.
It's like
Americans are more concerned over inflation. Cost of living.
And now he's blaming Ukraine for the inflation, for the oil stuff. It's like, you're gonna get absolutely slapped this year.
If anything, people are gonna blame Biden for not preventing the invasion. If anything.
I'm waiting for the part of his speech where he talks about January 6th.
Oh god, that's gonna be an hour-long speech. It's like
that's supposed to be the core message of the Democrats' 2022 campaign. They might change that to Ukraine, but at least last year, what they were planning on doing was making January 6th like the core part of their messaging.
I mean, the whole January 6th narrative has completely shifted. Like, okay, it was a bad right to like, okay, why was there Freddie from the FBI in the crowd? Wait, why was Officer ushering in people? People realize there's a bunch of horse shit.
Also, it's like, sure, January 6th is bad, but what about, like, that doesn't affect me. What about the inflation that's making it more expensive every time I go to the grocery store? What about the threat of nuclear war with Ukraine that could end like my life entirely?
We didn't have to worry about nuclear war when Trump was president.
Russia, they're not like they are giving they are implying nuclear threats, and now you've got a U.S. Senator Roger Wicker trying to get the no-fly zone established in Zelensky.
That guy's senile. There's no other way to say it.
And Zelensky is asking for the no-fly zone, which that would involve declaring war.
Yeah.
And Adam Kinzinger, Roger Wicker, and Volodymyr Zelensky are all saying that there should be a no-fly zone.
Zelensky is so
Zelensky, he's basically pushing for
war.
He's basically pushing us to risk nuclear war. That's what he's doing at this point.
I mean, guys, the whole Zelensky thing. Like, look, here's my opinion on Ukraine. Again, my opinion. I am more or less, slightly leaning towards the Russians. Not because I like them, but I do think they have some valid justification. But with Ukraine's propaganda machine, they're doing like, look at the ghost of Kiev. Did you see the Adam Kinzinger tweet with the ghost of Kiev?
Yeah, well, most people have zero idea why Russia is actually invading Ukraine.
You look
That's
at
a big problem.
Because from what I can tell, the ghost of Kiev is a real guy, but like there's just so much misinformation about him. Like they put like some random guy's face on like a pilot and called it the ghost of Kiev, and Adam Kinzinger tweeted that.
He fell for it. It's like, you dumbasses, and people are.
Oh yeah, Adam Kinzinger. He retweeted a thing where Sam Hyde was in a jet.
There's actually I think his name and photo have been released by now. I think those have actually been I think it's public now, but he's it sounds like he's a real guy, but I mean, there's just so much misinformation about him.
The Snake Island stuff, that is the most disgusting part, where they
saying that they're all dead.
Yeah, and turns out they didn't. They just surrendered 5 minutes
later. And the thing is, I don't get why they were so definite about them saying dead, because they said they were dead because they weren't getting because Ukraine was trying to contact the soldiers on Snake Island and they weren't responding. if you just got captured by Russians, I think you're not going to respond to a communication you're getting.
And a lot of these videos of like they're claiming like the Russians are like bombing like civilian targets. A lot of those are even from the war. A lot of them from like 5 years ago and like the shit that's going on in Western Ukraine. So
although there are some like civilian areas being bombed, like there are hospitals being.
But they're making it sound like it's like
there's always going to be casualties.
Every city's getting bombarded by the Russians. They're getting nuked now. There's shit going on down there. That's what they're claiming. That's not.
It's just funny seeing people trying to say that Ukraine is winning. Meanwhile, Russia is taking city after city.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
And now they're approaching Kiev from the east.
It took the Germans, 6 weeks to take half of Poland with the Soviet help. It just calm down. It's only been a week.
Ukraine didn't fall in 72 hours. Russia is struggling.
It's like
it's a giant cope.
Yeah.
The only way you could say Ukraine is winning is that Russia's taking heavier casualties, but typically in warfare, the attacker takes heavier casualties.
I mean, what do you expect? You're fighting in Ukrainian turf, and you got a lot of civilians taking about arms. By the way, I do think the government's still going to collapse anytime now. They're surrounding Kiev at this point.
I just feel I do feel really bad for the Ukrainian citizens though.
I do
this
too.
is really unfortunate.
But this could have been avoided if the Ukrainians actually worked with the Russians over the.
Well, yeah, the West could have prevented this multiple times, and they just didn't.
It could have been prevented if we just didn't elect Bill Clinton, because because George H.W. Bush promised that NATO would not be expanded an inch past East Germany, and when Bill Clinton was elected, he just put a ton of Eastern European countries in NATO, and then Russia asked to join NATO. I mean, they were a pro-Western country by that point, Boris Yeltsin, and he said no.
Yeah, and it's like all this Ukrainian stuff. People fail to understand that the Minsk agreement has been completely violated. That the one agreement that was holding the thing together has been violated.
Ukraine has been shelling citizens in Donbass for nearly a decade now.
And these people say
no one actually knows about that.
Yeah. Donbass was a whole region. All the Ukrainians had to do was talk to Russia, be like, okay, just take this part of just take this Donbass region. It's not even worth it. That would have solved everything.
Ukraine is basically risking nuclear war over Donbass.
Yeah.
Also, Ukraine sent a delegation to Belarus to negotiate. Ukraine sent a delegation to Belarus to negotiate peace, and when they were talking, the Ukrainian delegation demanded that Donbass surrender and be annexed into Ukraine, and that Russian troops immediately cease fire, leave the country, and that Crimea is immediately returned to Ukraine and Russia withdraws.
Are they that delusional?
That was what they said going into that was their first demand going into the negotiations.
My God, I mean, this is just absurd. This is stupid. Let's see.
Crimea wants to be Russian. There's not even an area in Crimea that's majority Ukrainian. There's a few that are majority Tatar, but none of them are majority Ukrainian. And consistent poll after poll after poll says that Crimea wants to be a part of Russia, and they vote for Putin's party.
Yeah, I mean, it's when people claim the F word. Yeah, there was obviously some that happened in the referendum. They never got 99% that voted for it, but it was still close to 80%. But it's 80% want to fuck off. Let them fuck off.
And polling of Crimean citizens says, yeah, we want to be a part of Russia. Crimea was only given to Ukraine in 1954 by Nikita Khrushchev because what he wanted to do. Yeah, no, what he wanted to do, what Nikita Khrushchev was trying to do, giving Crimea to Ukraine, was make it harder for Ukraine to declare independence by having it be dragged down by Russian separatists.
Yeah.
Basically he wanted to make it impossible for Ukraine to not be reliant on Russia. Literally what this whole war is about was just Russia trying to make Ukraine more reliant on Russia back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s.
It's so stupid. I mean, literally all of this could be avoided if they actually talked. And Ukraine just refused to talk to Russia.
Russia tried to talk many times.
Again, I'm not supporting Russia. I do think this is excessive. They should not be, they should just occupy the Donbass region, I think. But point is still, Ukraine in the West has something to blame for this. Not Russia. Just blame themselves for this. I mean, it's true.
If Russia only sent troops to the Donbass and it was more of just, oh yeah, we want to liberate these republics, I don't think people would have had as much of a problem with it. I think it's more of an unprovoked attack against the entire country.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just think they should. The Donbass region, in my opinion, is Russian. But let's see here. Crimea was invaded. They already left. They already left beforehand. I'm not a Russian shill. Again, I'm just saying that this war is excessive. They should not be invading the whole country. But I do think the Donbass region is generally Russian. It's like 80%.
You're not a Russian shill. If it doesn't make you a Russian shill for saying that a majority Russian region wants to be part of Russia. That's not.
I'm pretty sure like Donbass isn't really. I don't think it's like.
Truth.
I don't think it's majority Russian or it's like real. It's like 50-50, I think.
No, there's like the most eastern half. It's like 80% Russian, like right on the border.
I think it's there's a difference between like ethnic Russian, ethnic Ukrainian, and Russian speaker and Ukrainian speaker. Because a lot of Ukrainians will speak Russian because that's just the area they're in.
So, Russia's after again. I'm not supporting. I'm just saying that Russia does have valid cause, but not to invade the whole country, but take the Donbass. Okay.
Yeah, like.
Guys, we need to give Texas back to Mexico because we flooded Americans into it.
U.S. should invade. No, we shouldn't. There's nothing valid.
Why would we?
There's nothing. We're completely different. Canada.
Why would we invade? Like, there's no use in invading Canada. What would we get out of it?
You would have supported.
Like, we'd have to deal with Canadians voting in our elections. We would have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Ugh, Canadians. Disgusting.
You would have supported the Anschluss. Why are you just making this random, like, these people say, oh, you're a Russian shill. I'm just saying that, hey, Russia does have valid cause. Again, they're being excessive over it, but they do have valid cause.
You cannot compare Putin and Hitler. Hitler was a rabid expansionist in a more of a growing power. Like, Putin isn't really, like, he's somewhat expansionist, but a lot of what he does is semi-defensive in nature, I would say.
Yeah.
Putin, like, all of Russia has a smaller economy than just the state of Texas.
Yeah,
Russia does not have the capability to fight all of Europe. They're not going to pick a fight with Europe. They want to pick a fight with Ukraine because they know that Europe's too pacifist and weak to intervene.
And again, I don't want to be involved in this at all. Again, I hate both sides of this argument, but I just think Russia has a valid cause for this. I mean, like, for example, if like Canada really was 90% American, which it's like what, 2% American at best. It's like,
well, yeah,
it's like why? It's like you're talking
more
about
Canadians move here.
Well, Canadians don't exist, so let's see. Putin literally said he never said that. He never said that. He never said he wants to bring back the Soviet Union borders. He wants to.
Well, in his speech, he said that basically that like disbanding the Soviet Union was a mistake. I don't necessarily think that means he wants to bring back the borders. I think that means that he wishes the old borders should he wishes that they were maintained and with better administration.
Yeah, but he wants to create a buffer state with the EU. That's why he has Belarus. So
well, basically, the main geopolitical goals of Russia is to get warm water ports and is to have as much buffer between Moscow and the West. Those are like the two geopolitical goals of Russia.
Hitler has valid cause for You're comparing apples to oranges.
Like Hitler is nothing.
The Anschluss wasn't even the big problem with Hitler.
The Anschluss even like it was like a coup and they just left? Like,
Hitler isn't infamous because he did the Anschluss. It's because of what he did.
The Anschluss, the difference was I'm pretty sure that was a referendum.
That was a referendum, but they put the yes vote as like they put the yes as like a bigger and the no as smaller, so that like it was basically like vote yes or else.
Good.
Like I would say, like maybe something to compare it to would be like the Soviets' invasion of Afghanistan. Because.
Maybe.
That was the Soviets were intervening in a civil war.
The thing is that borders change all the time. You can't just compare everything to World War II.
Yeah, and plus the thing with Austria is like Austria kind of already wanted to be part of Germany in the first place, but whatever.
Like,
yeah, they wanted to be part of Germany after World War I. Because
the treaty
they didn't want to be separated from their empire.
The Treaty of Versailles forbid the Anschluss because they wanted to maintain a balance of power.
Yeah, balance power is bullshit. I mean, again, Austria wanted to be part of, and so was most of Donbass wants to be part of Russia anyways. That's like, yes, you could make the argument, well, actually, it's because, it's expansionist and stuff, but so imagine supporting...
What it is, it's self-determination. That's what it is.
Yeah. Again, I'm not supporting Russia. Again, it's excessive. They should have just talked this out. But they have cause to take Donbass. Compared to, it's close to Afghanistan and Crimea. Not freaking why? Not the invasion of Ukraine.
Imagine what the U.S. would do if Cuba or Mexico became a Chinese puppet state. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, the
thing
Mexico,
is that something like that happened during the Cold War. It was called the Cuban Missile Crisis, and we were this close to invading Cuba.
Yeah.
What if Mexico just announced their intentions to create, a military alliance with China?
They would immediately get, sanctioned all hell back.
We'd probably invade them and coup their government.
No, it would be a mysterious, Obrador, hey, President Obrador, please eat this sandwich we made for you for supper, and, don't fall down the stairs. That's essentially what it would be.
Yeah. And we would put in some, we would put in some Pinochet figure. Juan Guaido declares himself the president of Mexico.
Yeah, again, guys, for the 50th time, I do not support Russia. I'm just saying that I do believe they have valid cause in this war. So.
It's not pro-Russia to just be honest about the situation.
Yeah, I think the thing. They have valid cause, and, yeah. Let's see here. Are the Texas numbers better than 2018? Yes, they are. I mean, that's
at least
400,000 vote difference. Jesus.
Oh man!
Invaded Mexico would be worse than Afghanistan. Well, you would have to deal with the cartels. The cartels are the real issue.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
at least
Texas is 61% reporting, so slowly but surely.
At least the way I see it, there's going to be more wars happening this decade. I think what we need to do is study the war in Ukraine and figure out how to fight a 21st century war, because the next major war, which is going to happen soon, I think it's going to happen soon at least, is not going to be, I think a lot of people are going to go in thinking, thinking about World War II, just like people went into World War I thinking about the Napoleonic Wars. And, technology has changed so much. The internet didn't exist in World War II. Drones didn't exist in World War II. Hydrogen bombs didn't exist in World War II.
No, the Texas governor race is not going to be competitive. No. Not at all.
Yeah, Abbott's...
Abbott's going to win by 15.
20 maybe.
Abbott's going to cruise to victory.
Yeah, it just... Let's see.
Cruise.
Until Trump is doing another state union. True.
George P. Bush has gotten back in the second place.
Let's see. I can definitely see Mexico becoming pro-China. Now with Obrador. If Obrador gets his
I think Mexico actually declared neutrality in the Ukraine conflict.
With Obrador, the thing with Obrador is if he gets if he extends his term limit to 2, it's currently 1 in Mexico. It's like Virginia; they have 1 term limit. But one 6-year term limit, he's trying to make it 2. If he makes it 2, he's not gonna. Mexico's gonna be neutral. So
yeah, I think he's more of a traditional socialist, from the 1900s. The way he's considered is kind of like the Bernie of Mexico, but it's a bit different.
He's conservative though on social issues.
Yeah, that's a lot of traditional socialists, the second largest party in Russia is the Communist Party of Russia. And while, they want to return to, the Soviet style, they want to return to the Soviet era, they're still extremely socially conservative.
Let's see here. If it was Poland, you wouldn't be I'm Polish, first of all. But second of all, it's Poland's not going to get invaded. They're not. That's just a
Russia's not going
to Russia's not going to invade a NATO country.
They have no reason.
Unless they're insane.
The fear-mongering that they're going to invade, they're going to invade Latvia, they're going to invade Poland, that's bullshit. That is complete total bullshit.
It sounds like the State of the Union is over.
I'm seeing people... I mean, it makes sense. State of the Union typically lasts an hour.
I thought Trump's lasted a while longer. I thought, but that maybe just
No, they typically last an hour.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I thought it was
It sounds like he was very bad.
That's what I heard too. So
Yeah, I mean, we're all seeing the same sources basically. So
let's see here. I'm gonna see what Kohler's doing. He's still losing. They've not counted anything. Come on.
Yeah,
they did count a little bit.
Oh wow,
they did. Yeah, they counted McMullen County.
6 votes they counted.
Yeah, 6 votes.
Big game
and they also counted Atascosa County, which Cisneros is winning. But yeah, Cisneros still has a lot of ground she can gain in Bexar County, because it's only 67% reported, so she could still, like, there's still a lot of potential for her, because the stronghold for Queller in Webb County for Laredo, that's 71% in.
If she's winning Atascosa, that's a good sign for her.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Bexar... Whoa, wait. Biden ended the State of the Union with "God bless our troops, go get him."
What?
Who is go get him?
What?
Who is he referring to?
For fuck's sake!
Oh no!
Oh, is he telling us?
Is he? I hope he's talking about Ukraine.
Was I right? Oh.
Just please be a F up and be like, God bless Ukraine.
Oh no.
Well, I'm in my bunker right now. It was nice knowing everybody.
Yeah, we gotta get in our nuclear bunkers.
We need more.
Was I right in predicting that he was gonna announce an invasion of Russia during the?
God,
I don't know if I said it on stream. I might have said it, but I know I said it before at least.
I wouldn't be. I actually wouldn't be all too shocked if the U.S. decided to invade Russia from the Pacific, because all of Russia's troops are in Ukraine right now. If the U.S. decided to invade Siberia, we could just walk in and have almost no resistance.
Brandon moment. God damn it.
What are we gonna take? Vladivostok?
Yeah, just Vladivostok, and then just go across the Trans-Siberian Railway. Just go across the Trans-Siberian Railway to cities like Omsk,
Chelyabinsk. Land war in Siberia.
There was a total of 8 votes in McMullen County. Oh, Henry Queller did better in McMullen. Last time it was tied.
Are we getting
there's also 6 votes. There's also 6 votes.
Denton County finally reported. Holy shit, they actually did it. Yeah, that's not looking good for them. I thought Biden said go get it. Go get it. What does he mean by that?
Oh no.
Fush.
I'm looking for funny counties. Oh wait, look at Trinity County.
Where's that?
In Texas. It's in eastern Texas. It's
that's helpful.
It's north of Walker County, San Jacinto County, Polk County, Houston County, Angelina County.
Wait, I'm at Walker County.
It's like 3 counties north of Harris County. It's called Trinity.
Why?
Chad Prather is in second with 3 votes.
Oh, let's go!
It looks like De La Cruz is gonna win without a runoff in the 15th district.
Not a surprise.
He's got 58% with 85% reporting.
Well, I think
Rick Perry is in third in Laredo.
You know, I think honestly at this point it's like, okay.
Yeah, not much is.
This is bullshit.
At this point, the most interesting thing happening is the 28th district, and they're just taking forever.
I think Cisneros is going to win because 71% is in Webb County, which has Laredo, and only 67% is in for Bexar County with San Antonio.
After Russian economy is tanked, U.S. should buy Siberia. Far right conspiracy. Yeah, it's. I think personally, it's not even worth it at this point. It looks obvious what's going to happen. Yeah, there was maybe one more important race that's going to come down the wire, but it appears, the lieutenant governor, the attorney general's race is going to be a runoff. Matter of who. Yeah, I don't know what to do. There's, I'm sorry, folks, there's literally nothing going on. I mean, I'm so sorry. This is just stupid. But, yeah. We're around 2. We are like 2 hours in. Holy shit.
Yeah. Someone's complaining about Veronica Escobar doing well in Texas in the Texas's 16th, but you have to remember that like they basically incumbent mandated Texas, so like the incumbents have such a large advantage. Like they just put like the most blue areas of El Paso in so that they could make the like Latino district on the border more red.
It's like nobody cares.
So like all the red, like any red parts of that old district are in that district on the border now.
Cisneros is at 72 cents on PredictIt.
I think so. I mean, it's looking like Cisneros is going to win just because of the numbers. I mean, you know, there's still a lot of Cisneros votes that can come in, and I mean, there's still some Queller votes that can come in, but it's not as many.
Hey guys, don't bullshit people in chat about the freaking nuclear launch detector. Don't do that crap.
There's been no nuclear launch.
Yeah, there's been none. I hate when people like, okay, it's fine if it's like the middle of nothing happening, but when there is a serious stuff like this going on, no.
Also, it's also the like a lot of the war hawks in Russia are advocating that if the U.S. goes to war with Russia, that Russia just nukes everything preemptively and destroys the world, because they would rather not have a world than have a world without Russia. And that's like the war hawks in Russia's Duma.
Well, I think it's
Russian neocons.
Yeah, Fats was just bragging that he predicted that Cisneros would win. And that Van Taylor's going up against Keith L. So,
yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna call it the stream. I mean, there's really not much changing. I mean,
again, the only interesting race at this point really is the 28th.
Yeah, like we all know the attorney general's race is a matter of who. It's gonna be the runoff between Paxton's obviously gonna go to a runoff. It's obviously him. It's really between Bush and Guzman for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be Bush. Just looking at it, Bush has just gained some, and Guzman is starting to lose some. And Bush is actually winning counties.
Beto's not going to win all the counties.
Is he not?
Wait, really?
Sterling County's going to go to...
Hold up. Oh, wow.
Sino, Sico, Barritis.
It's 80% in with 4 counts with four votes
she's
counted.
Probably from that county.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably just like 2 of her family members that remember to vote.
Yeah, just
so doing the math, that's like 1 more vote is left in Sterling. It's 80% in. That's funny.
How did it take them that long to count 5 like 5 votes?
It's pathetic. Come on. This is why elections in America need actual reform, not this bullshit of just like, let's see here. We need to stop the computer viruses from, hacking our elections. Like, stop. Like, how will fix the freaking county system?
Also, I just see someone asking if Murkowski's going to get primary. Like, yeah, Alaska voted for a new voting system. So in I think it's August. There's a ranked choice primary.
Yeah, that's a bunch of horseshit.
And so what they're going to do is there's a ranked choice primary. And then the top 4 candidates from that ranked choice primary are going to move on to the general election. So it'll probably be Murkowski, Kelly Shabaka, and then some independent candidate, and then the Democrat. And I think it's probably going to be something like that. And then you're going to go, and then on election night they're going to do the election between those 4 candidates. And then I think they just determine whoever with like the most ranked choice. Like I think it's just a ranked choice thing. Okay, so it's beneficial to Murkowski because a lot of Alaska Democrats are probably going to rank her second.
The thing with Alaska though, a lot of Alaskans got lied to about the election system. That's a thing though. So
I mean, it was like 50 something to 49 something. It was really close.
Because what happened was they looked at the wording of the question was a bunch of horseshit. It was something completely different. So wait, Chad Prather's calling fraud.
Is he actually?
The only legal votes were the votes for Chad Prather.
6 hours ago from Chad Prather's official Twitter. Numerous reports from several locations. The F word is on. Oh my god.
Okay, I see this. I'm gonna quote tweet it as the John Tyler Project. Make sure to like that tweet from the John Tyler Project. I'm gonna post it soon.
Well, I think it's time to end the stream.
I don't know. Is there anything else to talk about?
There's literally nothing.
It's just Texas. I mean,
Hold on, wait. Alaska adopted ranked choice voting while Massachusetts rejected in the same year.
That's great.
Stop the count
It's
version.
like-
Chad Prather's gonna go around like, stop the count. Like, oh my god.
he is, isn't he?
I thought he was running as a meme.
Oh my god. The Blaze TV host. But yeah, I do think though, but yeah, so before we end this stream, I guess we should like, let's just read the chat and make sure nothing's going on. Yeah, so I think that this was a good stream. I think we, had some good memes today.
This was a fun
Got
stream.
to come in halfway through.
Good memes. We had the meme of Stevie 2024 now. Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, and then right after the stream, they're gonna dump like 20% of the vote in.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna miss it.
5 minutes after it happened in New Jersey.
That's what happened.
5 minutes after, 90% of New Jersey's in. But yeah,
And then they're gonna dump it. They're gonna dump a bunch of ballots in the Republican primary, and they're gonna say Beto won the Republican primary.
Now, I always wonder what would happen. Okay, like this is a weird scenario where, like in New Hampshire, what if the Republican candidate won the New Hampshire primary as a Democrat? Because they like there's always a bunch of Democrats that vote for Trump. Like what would happen in that situation?
Wait, if what happened?
Okay, so in New Hampshire, there's always a bunch of bullshit votes for like a Republican candidate, but for the Democrat primary. What if the Republican won the New Hampshire primary as a Democrat?
That'd be funny. Like in 2010, Peter Welch won both the Republican and Democrat nominations off of write-in votes for the Republicans.
Yeah, it needs to happen. I swear to God, one of these times there's gonna be like a meme. There'd be like a meme candidate. Like 20 years from now, there'd be like what's a meme right now? Freaking William Afton. There'd be like everybody like write in William Afton for the Democrat primary in New Hampshire, and he actually wins it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Who was the person that Uncle Joe brought up earlier?
William Afton.
I think it was someone else.
Stevie.
Yes, Steffi.
Jesus. Let's see here. Chad Prather ballot dumps incoming. Yeah, true. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. There's not much to talk about. We had a good stream. We the new transitions are beautiful. The intro screen's mint. And I think I'm gonna end it here, but I do think though we're gonna this year is gonna be interesting with all the election stuff. And again, thanks everybody so much for their support. James, Yeet, got any last words for the people?
Well, one last update. Chad Prather has passed the fake Rick Perry.
Let's go!
All I have to say is that it looks like my 70% Abbott prediction was nearly dead on, and I'm happy.
I was off a little bit. It's a primary. What do you expect?
Primaries are hard to predict.
Typically, what I've seen in primaries is there's like a ton of just people who will just vote for the incumbent because incumbent's good.
But yeah, I do think we have to end it here. And yeah, so this year will be fun. Again, thanks for the support. And again, hope everybody enjoyed. And we'll see you guys in the next live stream, video, whatever I'll do next time. But I'll be back tomorrow with an analysis video. And yeah, thank you so much.